Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are Vrock'n'Gnoll, and this is our 34th session of Shadows of the Arcan. We are racking these things up.
34. Getting old.
Some of our players, believe it or not.
Catching up.
I think our campaign is more like on the elven timescale, though, or maybe the dwarven. Let's go with dwarven.
We got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What level are you guys? You're what? That's exciting when your DM doesn't remember what level you are.
I think we're 15.
7, right? 8. Like that? Yeah.
We are 6.
Shoot for the stars, dude. You said 19. I didn't remember.
I guess it's unbelievable.
Well, it's not that we would get to upgrade. It's just that all the monsters would be CR 25.
Right, exactly. So careful what you wish for.
True.
Well, cool. How's everyone doing?
Good. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Almost
Nice to play a
Halloween.
little earlier in the day. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's nice to play a little earlier in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind it actually playing at 6 instead of a 9. I get like on not school days, but work days. It makes sense. School days. We're all 30.
Is it a coincidence that we have the spooky revenant mischief happening right now in this time of All Hallows Eve?
No,
Are there
not? It's almost like we planned it. Except that we totally didn't.
Vampires and ghouls.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be over, months ago.
True.
That's what happens when you get caught in a time loop.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we kind of took a break there in between.
True. All according to plan.
Yes, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it.
That makes me feel real confident about this episode.
Okay.
Nah, it's not that bad. Right? Right?
Right.
Oh, this is a great adventure. I love it.
Melchizedek.
Please, sir, may I have another?
Or you can play Melchizedek's mentor.
In our last session, the party made their way deep underground, following the system of water-driven caves, and guided by their newfound ally Impik, who had, after all, done all of this before. There, they discovered a seemingly bottomless pool of mystical water, and, as discovered by Melchizedek, made an offering of sorts, as instructed by the carved message on the wall. There were also remains of half a ship there, discovered to be called the Tempest Horizon, and when Melchizedek plunged beneath the still water, he communicated telepathically with a watcher of sorts, an ancient being who was, at best, a tad cryptic. Having taken a short rest, the party saw a flaming skull floating throughout the natural corridors, but upon investigation, heard the sounds of combat from the direction they had come. Moments later, the Revenant arrived in the body of the fallen smuggler and threw the destroyed skull at their feet. Impik, somewhat sheepishly, said, "Well, this is awkward. Allow me to introduce, me. I'm guessing you all have questions." You note that the Revenant is just sort of staring at him, breathing heavily, which is odd, given that it probably doesn't need to breathe. But it's not attacking, and it's not aggressive.
Oh, not this thing again. Melchizedek draws his crossbows.
No, wait. I understand your impulse, but he's actually a decent chap. just in a bit of a pickle.
And that you've got some explaining to do. Eredh, for his part, does have his sword fully drawn and is wavering somewhere between the pointed end, the Revenant, and Impik himself. For his part, Fenrir is crouched down, legs coiled, prepared for a leap.
Well, what do you mean? It's you, like a variant, like a time variant from another time?
Smart lad. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Okay, alright. Here's what we do. You... He just sort of puts his hand on the Revenant's shoulder, who immediately... and looks at him somewhat aggressively for a second. He, like, yanks his hand back. He's like, why don't you go sit down? Like, over there or something, alright? The Revenant just kind of huffs. And stays standing, but backs off a little bit. Okay. How much do you all know about Necromancy? The study of magic.
Wait. Before we get into all these magical details, do you mean to tell me this is what happens when you touch that artifact?
Sort of.
Turned into one of these things, cursed to roam forever and...
Yes.
I don't know. Fight yourself?
Perception? Necromancy? Anyone? No one?
Sorry.
Can I roll
Sure,
the
do you
Arcana
know, I
check?
was going to say,
Yeah,
I don't
go
know
for it.
much about that, but I certainly know about telling fortunes because I see a dice roll in my future.
Oof.
Yeah.
That is 11.
All right.
11.
I would like to. I'm proficient in Arcana as well. Kali roll
23
Have at
Hey.
for the mage boy.
Okay. Anyone who rolled above a 16. Necromancy is not a common study of magic. At least not in the way he's referring to it, most likely. You know it to be the study of illusions, dreams, but there's another facet of it, which is a little deeper. It's time, the study of time. Its passage, the way it flows, how to mark it, all these sorts of things.
Yeah, Necromancy, of course. Yeah, I know what it is. Time. The passage of time. The possibilities. Dreams. The weave. Yeah, how it all fits together. How it's different from one time to the next.
True enough, although the study of dreams is just silly. I focused on time. Now, there's always a constant in time. Many rules and explanations that go with it, but while you can look back, no one's ever successfully changed something in the past. And anyone who's tried has been met with, well, more or less permanent ruination or death. I imagine they're off still screaming into the void somewhere. I would prefer to avoid that fate, I think. Have you ever experienced something and felt quite certain that you've experienced it before?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, every time I go into a portal.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
different feeling, but it's similar, I'll warrant. It has a term. Relived expression, or a déjà vu, as humans call it. Now, when you feel
Deja
that,
vu. What language is that?
it's from a far-off continent. Lots of cheese there.
Sounds delicious.
The portions are too small. But anyway, I digress. Necromancy has allowed me to understand this relived expression a little better. So you see, I started living my life in déjà vu. Every morning when I woke up, every day.
Every morning,
He kind of chuckles a little bit. I like that one. So,
Impik, you
Mhm.
say it. in these previous iterations, we died. Are you saying you killed us?
No, my good boy, why would I do such a thing? I wanted you to succeed. Believe me, I want out of here. I bet so does he.
Why
Said,
do you
pointing
keep
over his shoulder.
referring to him in the third person? He is you, is he not?
Yes, but it's difficult to refer to myself as myself in two splits, if you understand. This is not his... This is his iteration. This is his... I don't know how you call it. Timeline? I'm here by accident.
Do you want to go back to yours?
If I can, certainly.
If you two are...
Otherwise, you want to help him just get out of the cave?
I wanted... he wants to die. Well, he wants revenge. And once he gets his revenge, he can die in peace. And me, I'll be free of a time loop.
Well, what's your revenge? Who killed you?
Well, nobody killed me, but I know what killed him. It's in that room over there.
Talking about this
Wait.
dang room like it's going to be the answer to all our problems, and yet we're just avoiding it.
I
I
had
say we
noticed
just
that.
go headstrong and sad and just settle this matter once and for all.
Are you saying that if we destroy this creature, it will put you, him, the both of you to rest? It will bother the villagers no more, and you will be free to go about your business.
No, Melchizedek. I think he's saying this thing's gonna help us destroy the artifact. Is that right?
Both accurate, yes. So, he, the Revenant meaning, wants revenge against the Necromancer in the next room. That will be his final rest. I want to destroy the cursed artifact I'm bound to that's keeping me here. And then, once all that's done, which is no mean feat, mind you, I need to figure out how to get back to my own timeline. If such a thing is even possible.
Now's a fine time for you to mention there's a necromancer waiting. How long did you know there was that?
I said that from the beginning, dear lad.
But it's not a person. It's a mechanism. Like this creature here, and I'll indicate Fenrir, but much darker and more powerful.
I wouldn't say it's a mechanism. I would say that it is ephemeral in nature, and that anything you try to hit it with had better be magic, or it will simply pass right through.
And let us not forget, we are also here to retrieve our friend, or at least to discover what became of him. He did not pass through the watery gate, or at least so the Watcher told me. So, stands to reason that if he came in here at all, we are retracing his steps.
I know not.
And DM, remind me, we did see fresh footprints heading into the cave at the entrance, right?
At the entrance. You
Yeah.
looked again down here.
And haven't seen anything since.
And you saw some footprints, but they weren't fresh. They were probably a few weeks old. And those led to the area where you camped, right? To the crystals.
Yeah.
That you mined
They
a little
had
bit.
they had perforations in the soul. Like, not perforations, but like, you know what I'm talking about, like
Yeah,
tacks.
like
Like
these
a
tacks
nail.
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
As if from climbing shoes. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, you and Undead, you can go first.
All right. This is exciting.
Well-
He just kind of turns around for a second. I've never had this much help before. We might all survive.
Have you two ever fought side by side before? Can you, he, it, you both be trusted? Together, I mean.
I mostly avoid him. He's rotten company.
Ah. It was an undead
That's a
joke.
good one.
Despite himself, Eredh cracks a smile.
I think it works on multiple levels because I find him to be quite displeasing.
Yes. Yes, well, he didn't always look like that. He was at one point handsome.
Oh no, I meant you, honey.
Touche.
Oh, bird.
You're telling me to go first. What do you want to do? You want to go now? What do you want to do? I'm not a planner. I don't plan things.
Well,
Facing some sort of... Well, go ahead, Melchizedek.
it
Sorry.
doesn't seem to me that there is any preparation we could take which we have not already taken. And Melchizedek is going to be seen loading extra bolts into his quivers.
Seems to me we're pretty well equipped. Yeah, I mean, it's saying it's a creature that you need to have magic to attack, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4 magic users here among us.
I'd have a lot more magic to spend if we could rest for a little longer, but I have to go as I am now. I think I could make it, but
Well, then why don't you
I don't
stick
know.
towards the back then? Let the
Yeah.
adults take charge in front after Impik and his.
What kind of, remind
know.
me, Impik, what kind of magic, does this construct of thing cast? I think you said lots of fire and acid. Call correctly.
It's fire and fear. Specifically, it has one green eye and one red one, and they shoot beams.
Right. I'll go in. I'll attract its attention. The rest of you, blast it with everything you possibly can.
Oh, keep in mind, it can also summon flaming skulls, like the one we just saw, and he, me, whatever, destroyed. He sort of kicks one of the inactive or killed skull.
Okay?
are they?
You can have Fenrir
Are
deal
they-
with those.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I don't know, the last time we tried this, we simply ignored it and tried to kill it, the Specter. But those
Okay.
flaming skulls have a lot of power.
Okay. I will attempt to draw fire to find these skulls. And then the rest of
And
you with Fenrir.
Perhaps we can agree if a skull appears, we should eliminate it before proceeding further in the fight.
Well, I think the skulls will be your focus, Melchizedek. Something tells me those bolts of yours won't be as useful against this construct. So you and me, draw the fire, take care of the skulls. Rest of the magic folk, along with Fenrir.
Eugene, I know you are somewhat spent, but do you have enough power yet to do whatever it is you did in the last fight?
Yeah. Yeah. I can make you go faster. And actually, if we spend an hour, I could even use some of my special energy to.
Eugene, actually, Jimmy, you used that last session.
Yeah, didn't you use your arcane
Yeah,
recovery during the
well,
short rest?
You short rested
Yeah,
last
but
session.
I also I have this. There's something in my blood, you guys. I don't know. I can I just say that I used it in the last long rest?
I will
but
allow.
I can,
yes, in the last short rest, I will allow you to retcon that in. Yeah.
There's something in my blood. I did it once, sort of on accident. I was just thinking about my blood, and somehow I willed it. It's just transferred its magical essence into me. It gave me magic back. It's amazing. I can harness the power of my own blood, however I want.
While he says this,
Takali.
I'm watching
Sorry.
Takali
You say
very carefully.
Yeah,
Look.
that last comment, Takali's eyes. Did you see your blood, hon?
Yeah. I mean, it's some sort of special ability, that I acquired through a magical robe. This robe.
Like, roll an inside check on that, please.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see, where is my deception? There it is.
Oh,
19.
Well,
19.
Usually when I get blood on my robe, I just wash it out, but okay.
What'd you
I'm
roll,
certain
Takali?
that you're- An 11.
11.
An
Okay.
11.
It looks like a fairly standard robe for Citrulia school, but there must be something to it,
Well, yeah, it's like I said, normally when I get blood on my robe, I just wash it out, but take your time. I'm in no rush. My job is to come here and make sure that the anomaly has been properly suppressed, and well, seems like it has. I'm just here on free time now, I suppose. Just like your friend Mikhael, huh? And Takali will kind of take rest next to the wall and start sharpening her axes while everyone else is kind of debating their next steps. She has no skin in this game.
Well, yeah, good, thanks. If you see me using any weird magic also during the fight, it's also my robe, so... Anyway, I guess I'm ready.
Careful, I'm gonna make you roll another deception check.
right.
Right.
So Melchizedek, you, me, Fenrir. I draw the skull's fire as much as possible. You and Fenrir take care of the skulls. The rest of you use your magic to blast this artifact. I have some spell that I can cast twice that'll protect our minds. How far does this fear effect go, Impik? Nope. Y'all have to distance, perhaps.
It's a ray. If it can see you and it hits you, it takes effect.
I could attempt to shoot its eyes out. Might take some concentration away from the rest of my responsibilities, but if its main weapons are these, then perhaps it would be fitting to destroy them first.
If it's possible. Something tells me it won't be that easy. Come here for a moment, Melchizedek. I think it's best to have you and me keep our minds. The rest of them, keep the distance. I'll be drawing fire anyway, hopefully.
Alright.
The game is frozen, but I would like to cast protection from evil on Melchizedek and myself.
Okay.
Is this protection from evil and good?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Mhm.
Nice.
Now, remind me, does protection and evil and good it's only melee and ranged attacks, right? Not magic?
Still, the spell ends one with
Attack
so I put
rolls.
the protection, but
It's
it says the
attack
protection
rolls. Okay.
benefit. Creatures that
Cannot be
have a
charmed, right?
disadvantage on attack rolls. The target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay. Wow. Forgot how good that
That
spell
sort
was.
of sags afterwards.
How do you cast it on both of you guys?
Oh, is it concentration?
Yeah, can it be upcast?
Concentration.
Good question. I can potentially. I have the spell slots for it, but I'm not sure.
It doesn't say so in the
As
spell
far as I
description.
know, it's single target.
Yep. Your choice.
Good call out.
But I think it's best if it be you.
Yeah.
I can attempt to hide behind whatever cover there is.
I think my mind, don't take this the wrong way, my mental fortitude might be a bit stronger than yours, versed as I am in magic. It's a
It is
fact.
true, I have not proven impervious to the magical infiltrations of the mind in our past fights.
I'd like to cut to a flashback here of Mikhael gunning down Mikhael in the back.
Yeah.
In like our first session.
Yup.
I think it's best if it stays with you, Melchizedek.
I will accept this boon.
Traces a magical symbol in neon flame in the air and gently pushes it as it wafts in Mel's direction and sinks into his forehead.
How do I feel?
Good for 10 minutes. You feel warm and clear-headed. You're looking at everything without the effects of anxiety or fear. Your thoughts come to you in crystalline form, without distraction. Focused. Wish and move.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, it's me. We're going. The Revenant just sort of stands up and begins making its way
Okay. Air will
towards the
fall,
crack in the rock.
and Fenrir will bring up his, staying right on his heels.
As I follow the Revenant, I turn to him.
Lost you there for a second.
Manner of speaking for the cure to take hold.
Can you repeat that? We lost you there in the middle.
Oh, does he have to be alive, in the manner of speaking, for him to be released when the creature is destroyed?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I assume as long as he had a hand in destroying the creature, it's good enough.
It's good enough for me. And I'll draw both crossbows and follow Fenrir.
Okay. The Revenant is the first to push through the very small crack between the walls. He just kind of breaks it open, smashes it with his shoulders slightly to get through. You notice that in Undeath, this what was a smuggler is a lot more robust than he was in Death, having
It's the bloating of gases,
obviously
right? Have, like...
decomposed slightly.
Rigor mortis, let him strength.
Impik just sort of tiptoes his way in.
Can Fenrir actually make it through the pass, DM, now that I think about it?
Roll a dex check for me for Fenrir.
Ooh, that is a 3.
A 3.
If I'm right behind him, can I help him?
You may roll with advantage.
Push him through.
It is an 8.
An 8. Fenrir, at the moment, is stuck on the other side of the gap.
Okay, I'll cast Reduce on Fenrir to make him small.
Okay.
Unless we have a better idea.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Eredh, your creature is...
Tiny
He's
Fenrir.
stuck in the... and then...
Suddenly vanishes in a small puff of smoke, and you see a very small automaton drop to the floor and scamper through the cracks.
Wow, I didn't know he could do that. It's incredibly useful.
What have you done to Fenrir?
It's okay. I can drop it anytime I want. It's kind of cute, though.
Fenrir just kind of
It's
sits and looks up at you, Eredh. With its red eyes.
He just shakes his head.
Does it look more
Alright.
toy-like now that it's smaller? Like it's got.
Fierce.
It's still just as intricate, Fenrir. It's an incredible piece of craftsmanship. It seems like it would be a companion for a small child now.
Mhm.
A scary companion, but a companion nonetheless. As you push through to the other side, you find yourself in, well, it would be a room, except that there are only 2 walls. The other 4 being made, or the other 2, I should say, being made up of natural stone of the cavern. You see a floor, quite beautiful actually, of sort of deep oranges and reds that are laid out in a sort of star pattern, but ruined, cracked. Only partially visible, the rest sort of hidden under the dirt. That has washed into this cave over time, apparently. There are rugs on the floor, which are in tatters. A table in the far corner seems to be quite a sumptuous table, actually, but is shattered completely, as if something landed on it and broke it. There's a shelf along the back wall in which there are various oddities. You can't really make out exactly what they are. And there's a pillar to your right, immediately to your right, that seems to have shattered and fallen to the ground. Probably the result of a violent translocation between wherever this room used to reside and here.
Huh.
Now, is
Wow,
this supposed to be the
translocation.
room?
Well, this is where it always was, but it doesn't always show itself at first. It's sneaky like that. And he just sort of narrows his eyes, looking around the room.
Perhaps we should
Mighty
take
maybe.
up positions with martial advantage. Say, Eugene, behind this column here.
Okay. I'll kind of crouch down behind the column.
And I'll crouch down next to him.
We're gonna need Fenrir. All right, boy.
Now,
Have to get back to your
when it
original
comes
side.
out,
I'll drop concentration. Fenrir, go
Uh,
big.
I would like to take up a, hopefully, position such that I can't be surprised, kind of with one crossbow in each direction, scanning slowly around the room.
Okay. The Revenant, you note, stalks past you, kind of jostling your shoulder a little bit, Eugene, as it goes, and just starts knocking its fist against the walls as it goes.
Where is the artifact?
There on the shelf. Don't destroy it until we've killed the thing. I don't want to die permanently. Sort of like a safety mechanism at the moment.
The college just kind of like, assuming that like Melchizedek and Eugene are kind of hidden behind this, or like hiding behind this column or using it for cover. Takali just sort of nonchalantly stands up and begins to like kind of follow the Revenant around the room as it moves. And
Is this thing also a column, DM? That I'm.
That's where the column was. It seems
I see,
to have
it's fallen
snapped
over,
sheer
yeah.
in the middle and
Is it
fallen over.
in the middle? So could one take cover behind it? Still, what
I would
remains
call it
in a
half
crouch?
cover. Yeah, I'd call it half cover.
Okay, it's like the pedestal is left.
Yeah, basically.
All right, good to know.
Mighty impatient with your tall tales here, Impik. Everything you done claimed about this place turned out to be a lie. Fixing that, when we take you back to Coal Rock, we're not gonna take you to anywhere but the loony bin.
I'm
This
not
is
going
ridiculous.
to Cold Rock. It's for me in
Look,
Cold Rock.
Well, if you say you're from another dimension, I'm gonna have to bring you back somehow, and it's the only place I know of with the resources to do it. Chikali's
Well,
just kind of scanning, following.
He has a lab in this timeline, he says, pointing to the Revenant. I'm gonna go use his. He'll have no use for it.
You have committed several acts of questionable magical integrity.
Yeah, I don't think you should be interacting with one of your variants. I don't think that's a good idea at all.
I mean, I suppose... Shit. Mel and Eugene, I need you to roll dexterity saving throws, please.
No.
Which I
Wait for
can
it to
do.
happen.
Oh, wait, have you cast haste on me yet? Not yet, I guess.
No, because there's no, yeah.
Okay.
And
So much for
Fenrir is
my
still tiny.
advantage on dex saving throws.
Oh yeah, it only lasts
Well,
for
it's a
minute, so I
22.
A 22. Eugene.
don't- Okay. Dexterity saving throw 11.
Okay.
May I use my reaction to assist him in whatever way I can?
No.
Question.
You didn't even react to it yet.
Can I throw my body across his too? Yeah.
It's at this moment that shadows begin to form around the pillar that you're hiding behind. You hear a as rising stomach first out of the stone is a creature of shadow. Rags draped around it that whip slightly in a non-existent wind as it stares now directly at Impik. I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck.
That
stand
was,
corrected.
That was
So
epic
cool.
music.
Nice intro.
Yeah, seriously.
Although I'm not a fan of the song. Title. Paragon of Death. Oh my god.
Not very promising.
No.
Melchizedek rolls a 22.
Oh,
It is an 18 for your sword drawn.
8 for Eugene.
Say 5 for Takali.
Sorry.
Natural 1.
Damn, dude.
Make sure that I don't have any sort of I don't. Yep. Natural 1.
It's okay, you got it out of the way. Crits
Impik
from
rolls
now
a
on.
2.
Wowza.
Okay. Melchizedek. You're up
Does the
first.
creature look like it is upright and ready to attack?
It does.
Does it look like it has some kind of weapon? Or is it simply a caster
It does
kind
not
of thing?
appear to have a weapon.
Alright. I am going to... I am going to use one of my maneuvers and perform a higher ground attack by jumping onto this column and firing straight down into its head with sharpshooter.
Okay. Give me a dexterity.
I think
Or
it
an
is a acrobatics check.
Okay.
17.
17. 17 is a success. Just.
Alright. So the higher ground attack allows me to attack with advantage, which I will do. So I remember how to use this interface. Here we go.
Here.
He is targeted. And the advantage is 21 to hit, minus 5 is 16.
16 hits.
Alright. The damage is going to be this. Plus 28 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
I will land, if I may, from this attack here next to Fenrir and Eredh,
Are you
and
leaving
I
its
will.
melee range? No.
Nope,
Okay.
I am not. And I will attack it again, attempting to shoot it in the back this time with
Okay.
my second attack. So the second attack, also sharpshooter. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, 21 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I will attack once more with my offhand, but in between, I am going to roll using another of my superiority maneuvers to give myself additional AC.
Okay.
So my AC is great, temporarily 17. And I am going to leave its melee range and attempt to move behind this column here.
You're leaving its melee range.
Yep.
Okay. It is going to take an attack of opportunity, firing one of its eyes towards you.
DM, Fenrir has the ability to impose disadvantage on attacks taken on any ally within 5 feet of it.
Does it
So-
help with saving throws?
Only an attack roll.
Okay.
Does this count as an attack roll?
This does not.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, Mel.
All right. A 19.
Success. You take 21 points of fire.
Holy crap.
Whoa!
As
This
a-
thing
you
gives
see
as good as it
turns,
gets.
You now see the gemstone eyes. The one on the right is of ruby. The one on the left is of emerald. And the one of ruby flashes for a moment, and a impossibly narrow, thin beam fires forth, slamming into Mikhael's shoulder, or Melchizedek's shoulder, as he ducks behind the column.
All right. I still have one more attack. I am going to use it. Once I am hit, I will peek out again from behind the column and shoot, if I can, directly at the eye that fired at me. My offhand crossbow.
Okay.
Is this going to be a called shot, essentially? A -5 or something like that?
A called shot. What are you aiming for again? The eye?
The eye that's fired upon me.
Go ahead and roll. The eye has a different DC.
Okay. This is not sharpshooter this time.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 misses, but you do hit it. You don't hit
Okay,
the eye.
well, the damage is 10 points of magical piercing damage,
Okay.
which I didn't have him selected, sorry.
That's okay. I can do it.
Alright, then I will duck back behind the cover and reload my crossbows, hopefully in some kind of half cover.
Okay. It is now the creature's turn, the Specter's turn. You see it as this beam fires forth. It recoils its head for a moment and stares up at the ceiling, almost shaking in place, as if it took something out of it to do that. And then it raises its spectral arms, and the tendrils of cloth and rag whip around it as you hear, and from the walls, you see 2 skulls appear, much like the ones you hear as they appear from cracks in the wall that before you didn't notice. That's its bonus action.
Oh, great.
Now, it's going to look at around the room, and just a moment. Okay. It decides that Eredh, at the moment, is its greatest threat. Eredh, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
All right. That is a 15.
A 15 fails. You are considered afraid of the creature for 1 minute. You may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Wow. All right.
That, however, is its turn. Eredh, you're up.
Impik, you didn't warn me about this. And he will turn away from the creature. Move down 5, 10, 15, and then as a vine shakes out from underneath his forearm to try to ensnare this flaming skull down south. Stone whip. A 26 to hit.
26 to hit. Definitely hits. Yeah.
It's 12 points of piercing damage. Then he yanks him closer for an overhand chop with his short sword.
Okay.
Moment. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Definitely hits.
7 more points of magical piercing damage as he stabs the skull.
Okay.
And hurry up, everyone! Take care of that. Fenrir will still facing the creature, sort of face him, head lowered in a defensive posture, monitoring Ered's back. He will use his action to attack this creature, force ram.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Woohoo!
So Fenrir latches onto the femur of this creature, the Stang, and shakes vigorously. Well, whatever.
Does Fenrir do magical damage?
It does force damage.
Yes, he does. Okay.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
Fenrir's calls it.
You see it and stare down at Fenrir.
Sparks crawl up and down Fenrir's body as it coalesces into his claws, which glow blue as he slashes through the sort of ephemeral nature of this creature.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You may repeat the saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fantastic.
At the end of each of your turns. Also, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action.
Ah, shit. That's a 17, damn.
17, success. You are no longer... You managed to shake the fear. Eugene.
Having seen Fenrir's kick-ass performance.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Please roll a wisdom saving throw for me. Oh no, sorry, it's not wisdom, it's constitution. It's a constitution saving throw.
Oh, of course it is.
7.
That's a 7.
Fail. You take 15 points of damage, which I will apply to you. And you notice as the claw streaks out, seemingly out of nowhere, because this creature doesn't appear to have arms or a lower body. It rakes through Eugene, who momentarily you see almost a copy of Eugene pushed out of himself and then right back in again. But you see the creature swell as it successfully makes the attack.
God damn it. Peeling son of a bitch.
Eugene, it's now your turn.
Of course. Oh, god damn. This is a hard one. I really want to get out of here, but I really want to cast spells too. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be like, Oh, fuck! Mel, get him! And I'm gonna hold my wand out in front of me, and it's gonna like start ticking in front of me like in a circle, like a clock, and go faster and faster and faster. And I'm gonna cast haste on Mel.
Okay. Mel, you feel the effects of haste, like a familiar drug, take hold on your body.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like
Yeah.
cough up a little bit of blood, and then look at this thing and go, "Take that, you son of a bitch!" and firebolt him in his face with my bonus action.
Okay, with disadvantage, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll hit the minus. That's a 19.
Hits. It
Damn.
hits.
That's a great
Sweet.
disadvantage.
Okay.
14 points fire. And then, I don't want to move away. I'll try to get whatever maybe cover I can get from this thing I'm behind and stay here.
Okay, you're gonna stay here.
Oh, it already used its reaction this turn, didn't it? Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, it did?
Shit, no, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't. I mean, I don't think... I mean,
yeah, no, whatever.
Either someone else can draw him out. If I take the attack right now, I go down right now. There's a whole round otherwise.
No,
So
get out of there.
How do I get out of here, though? I'm just gonna die. I mean, okay, I'll just try running away, I guess. I can't disengage, though, because I already cast a spell, so... Oops, I'm in the target mode. Alright, so, yeah. I'll, oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, yeah. I'll just try running back.
Yeah, man, can I use a reaction, please? To say
To do
something?
what? Oh,
I'd
to
like
say
to
something?
Yeah, it's a fear. And I look over my shoulder and I see Eugene just getting slashed. Eugene, come my way. Stay next to Fenrir.
Okay, I already moved my token the opposite direction there.
I'll allow you to
But I
retcon
could-
that.
If you said
want
that
to.
before.
If you want to. Yeah, it's a reaction, so it would have happened when he saw you moving.
Like, okay, fine, fuck, run, and I'll try to run towards.
I said
Eredh.
stay next to Fenrir, but if you want to,
You to stay, just move right there.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you would have remembered with your key mind that Fenrir is very good at protecting people that are next to him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Because I think he did so in a prior battle.
Okay.
For you specifically.
That's a good strategy. Sure. I'll stay there then.
All right, I consider my reaction burned. Thank you, DM.
Sure thing. I'm waiting for a siren to pass my window. At the end of your turn, it is going to use another legendary action. Turning seemingly without turning its body, it spins its head to look at Takali and fires yet another ray. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, Takali.
You got it. 19.
Success. You take 20 points of fire damage
Oh my god.
as another one of those rays fires out of its eyes and slams into your torso.
Takali does at first the splits and ducks down, but then the ray, just the heat of it intense, it burns and scorches. Yeah, tight. Not tight.
It is, however, your turn.
As the flame skull like slips through the crack and apparates here in front of me, and I dodge this ray. Impik, did I say loony bin? I meant tea house. We make it out of here. We're going to a tea house. And she is gonna grab at her belt and pull out both of her hand axes and twirl them until they becoming like whirling dervishes. And she's gonna invoke her blade song. So that's gonna add to my AC. How do I So that adds 5 to my AC. So my AC is temporarily 21. I'm just gonna do it flat, so it's easier. 21. All right, and then she is going to. What was a bonus action? She is going to cast slow on the battlefield. She pulls out her spell book and well, actually she can't do that with both hands. So I hold my hand axe in one hand, and with my other hand pull out my spell book, flip through the pages, and cast slow using my axe as a spell casting focus. I cast it in the center of the room. It's a 40-foot sphere, and yeah, I'm gonna choose to get both flame skulls and this revenant, this other creature that we're not quite sure what it is. So I'll cast.
Can you choose your targets that way, or is it everyone in the area?
I can. It's up to 6. It's up to 6 creatures in the area. So that's, 40 foot is just gigantic. I'll drop that down.
The creature rolls a 24. The creature, the flame skull next to you, rolls a 12 and fails. And the one next to Eredh rolls a 5 and definitely fails.
They get -2 to AC. Can't use reactions, and on each of their turns, they can use an action, bonus action, but not both. And it can only make one attack ever. And there's other rules if it tries to cast a spell. But you see her flip pages, and the air begins to get still, and the movement of the flame skulls slowly begin to just not meet up with the regular movements, lagging ever so behind as they're affected by the spell.
I'd like to imagine that the flame coming off the flame skulls just also slows down.
Yeah, it's slowly licking in the air, and you can see in slow motion as a tongue of fire just slowly before it disappears, just winks out of existence. It's a prolonged 20-second thing. And so after that, she's gonna jump around to the side, not making melee range 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have a lot of movement. I have also 10 extra feet, so I have 45 total feet of movement. I'm going to position myself. Nope, that's not right. I'm going to position myself. It was here. 5, 10.
There's no slowed option 15. To mark a creature as slowed, so I'm marking them as targeted, but just keep in mind.
All right, cool.
They don't take reactions, right?
When they cannot take reactions.
They cannot take reactions.
It's clutch.
All right, and then I'm gonna get myself right here and get myself ready for my next turn, because that's it.
Okay.
Focus on him.
At the end of your turn, the Revenant is going to... No, sorry, not the Revenant. The Specter is going to make another claw attack against you, Eugene. I'm assuming...
Here we go.
Okay.
This is the same round? Same turn?
Yep.
Same round?
Legendary action. Yeah.
I cannot... Sorry, Gene, I can't. Fenrir hasn't reset his reaction to deflect attack.
Does Fenrir have a different reaction than you, or do you share reaction with Fenrir?
Fenrir is independent, but I don't. I think he already used. No, he did not.
He did.
He does have
his
reaction.
Going to. He does have his reaction.
So Fenrir uses his reaction to deflect attack, imposing disadvantage.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. Yes.
It would have been a 24.
Fenrir MVP. Our Fenrir goes.
So you see as it reaches out for you again in the same way, and you duck down, bracing yourself. Fenrir's jaw just clamps down shut on it. By the way, is he still tiny, Fenrir?
No.
No, I dropped my concentration.
Okay.
That would affect its ACM.
That
I'm
would
sure,
be
though.
amazing if it was. So.
It just like jumps into the air.
Tiny little bull terrier.
Death from the ankles down.
Okay, it is now Impik's turn.
Yes.
Impik is going to point to you, Eugene, and you don't really see anything happen at first. But everybody else, you notice he simply vanishes from the battlefield. You are now under the effects of invisibility. Specifically, greater invisibility.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yeah. Huh? I like look down at my hands and can't see them. What the? Oh,
Where's my body
awesome, awesome.
Well, don't speak. It gives you away.
No, I was saying that quietly. That was a private moment.
Okay, top of the round. Melchizedek, you're up.
Alright, it is time for my favorite activity. A barrage of sharpshooter arrows. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I am under the effect of the haste spell. And I learned, sadly, that haste gives a person only an additional one attack, even if they may attack
Correct.
twice with an attack.
Correct.
Action. So this round is going to be 3 attacks. Actually, you know what? First, I will use my bonus action, and I will drink a potion of greater healing. Because if I am hit again, and I fail my dex save, that's basically it. So,
It's 44 plus 4.
Was that actually 44 plus 4?
Correct, you just rolled 3 ones.
Alright, well, it will have to do. Alright, now with my attack action, I will, from around the column, aim straight at the Specter again, and with sharpshooter I will attack him, and because he is next to Fenrir, do I gain advantage on the first attack?
No, because you are not flanking. That only applies to melee range.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, that's a rogue thing. Okay, so first attack, sharpshooter, with the hand crossbow. Going to be 18 to hit.
18 misses as you see flickering to life around this thing. The same sort of arcane shield that you've seen Eugene and Eredh cast in the past.
I will sharpshooter him again. This time, contingent on the roll, I may use a battle maneuver. This is going to be 29 minus 5, 24. No battle maneuver. Does 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 21 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
Now my hasted attack. Again, sharpshooter. And I might use a battle maneuver. Nope, I will not. It's a natural 20.
Boom! There we go.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Wait, you can use the battle maneuver and get a D8, which will double, right?
Huh? No, the D8 is to attack, not to damage.
It's to attack only.
But you don't have other maneuvers?
That's a great question, but nothing that would help me this time.
Because it's not a damage dice; it's a battle maneuver dice that you roll and you add to.
Anyway, so it's going to be. I'm going to roll damage. I think it will double it, and then I will add the sharpshooter. It didn't. It's 8, so it's 16 plus 10, so 26 points of magical piercing damage. Oh wait,
that was
is that 8 actually a D8? No, that would have been. So I can't see what I actually rolled, unfortunately.
You click on the 8.
I see. Oh, it's 1d6. I rolled a 3. Sorry, so that's wrong. It's 3 plus 3, which is 6 plus 3, which is 9, plus 10, which is 19.
Okay. I can turn this into crit damage, by the way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you can just do that and then add 10 for...
I rolled it for you, but it rolled a 1, which is frustrating.
I thought that it doubled, not...
That's why I do country crits. It's the lamest thing.
Okay, so we're doing crunchy.
No, whatever,
We're doing
that's
crunchy. So you've done 16 points of damage, plus 10 for 20.
Well, no, crunchy would be I double the 3, and then
Correct.
it's plus 4 plus 1, so it's 9 plus 10 for sharpshooter, which is 19
Right.
points of damage.
Okay, so 19 points of damage, which would bring it to... I'm not going to say it out loud. Okay.
All right, now I will action surge, and I will shoot twice more.
Are you gonna break 100 damage in a turn right now? I think you might.
You
See
might
what
fucking do it.
I think you might.
Again, sharpshooter attack,
Yeah,
and I might use a battle maneuver, but let's see.
Legendary action. Ignore all.
It's a 15. No, there's no
Misses.
saving that one. That's going to miss, and I will fight once more. And this time I will swing around to the other side of the column. And here we go, sharpshooter. 25, I will add a d8.
Okay.
So that's 20 to hit, and it's now 26 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, 20 more points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I will take up my position again behind the column. Breathing
Alright.
hard.
At the end of your turn, since it is now the top of the round, it has its legendary actions back, and it is going to fire at you. Squarely at you with the fire eye. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yep. Oh, sorry,
With the
dex.
fire
It's
eye.
dex. It's
Dex.
dex. It's dex. Yep.
Alright.
Fear is wisdom.
Does it help that I have half cover?
Uh,
Not really, I guess.
I would say no, because it's not a targeted attack.
Alright, here we go.
I don't know. Well, can I counter that real quick? Because
Yeah.
if you have full cover, you shouldn't be hit by a fireball. Like if a fireball goes off in a room and
I
next to
agree.
you.
But the
I
half cover
agree.
doesn't-
However, this is half cover, and it's against a creature it can see.
Alright, well, the back of my head presents a good target, I suppose. I roll a 20 for a saving throw.
Success.
Nice. Although it's
You
not gonna
take-
matter.
16 points of fire damage.
Oy, oy, oy. Alright,
it
that brings me
flattens you
to
against the wall.
34, 24. Wait, no, 26. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. It's now the Revenant's turn. You see,
Wait, sorry,
it-
what? The first one had brought me to 32, then it was plus 11, which was 41. And then you
Mhm.
said
minus 16.
16, I see, so that should be 35.
Okay.
Sorry, 25.
It's now the Revenant's turn. It is going to... It's standing right next to you by the column. You hear it as loud as it possibly can and charge at the flaming skull, which it grabs. And actions? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You see as it grabs it, it slams it against the wall. And the wall behind it breaks slightly.
Does it reveal more negative space?
You get the feeling there might be behind it. And it's going to take its second attack, too. I forgot about that. Also hitting.
Interesting.
Okay. That is the Revenant's turn. It's simply squaring off with this skull.
Did it? It has a -2 to AC just in case there was a roll in the back end that was close if it did multiple attacks.
Oh, that's a good point. Both of them hit, though. With a 25 and a 19. Okay. It is now the Specter's turn. It's not happy about that at all. So it is going to fire again at you, Melchizedek. I need you to roll another dex save. Actually, no. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
I'm very good at those, but
As
I
you
have
see the green eye begin
wait,
to flicker.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Specter a creature in one of the categories against which I have protection?
Aberrations, celestials,
Yes.
elementals, fae fiends, and undead. In which
Yes.
case, Melchizedek is immune to being charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Good man.
Should I still roll?
You no longer need to roll. The beam slams into your shoulder, and for a moment you tense,
Shows
and
up.
it has no effect.
That symbol of air drew in the air, if anyone looks at Melchizedek, would flare to life as the beam hits him and deflected.
Okay.
Phew, that was a close one.
The flame skull next to the Revenant, however, is going to look towards this grouping here, and you see its mouth opens wide, and a tiny bead of red fires out towards you.
Is it casting a spell?
It is.
Is the spell casting time 1 action?
Yes.
It must roll a d20.
Okay.
Per slow. If the results of the d20 are 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the end of the creature's next turn, and it must use that action to complete the spell, regardless if it succeeds or not.
Okay, I'm revealing to everyone. It rolled an 11.
So, on an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn. So the bead itself, like the spell casting, is also slowed down.
Oh, you see the bead? A bit like... I don't really like that they use the Force to control the blaster bolt, but it's a bit like Kylo Ren stopping the blaster bolt in midair.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
basically.
that. Of course, that's not how the Force works, but, you know. It's a cool idea.
That is how magic works in 5e. So.
It was a cool idea. Okay.
Cannon.
The other Flame Skull, however, does exactly the same thing, and is also going to roll a d20.
Same thing, yeah.
15.
So same thing.
Yep.
It casts. Oh god! Don't go anywhere near where the bees are going.
Or maybe we have to kill these things before the next turn.
Yeah, just to be clear. DM, could you sort of mark off where the direction of the beads?
Yeah.
They're headed towards this grouping here.
Okay. Both of them.
Yes, it's almost as if this skull next to you doesn't really have a sense of self-preservation.
Okay.
Wait, this is basically a delayed blast fireball, and it's terrifying.
Delayed double fireball.
Yeah. Not
Yep.
good.
Holy shit.
I have an
That's
idea,
absolutely
though.
terrifying.
I have an idea. Okay.
This is probably the coolest interaction of slow and spellcasting I have ever
Yeah, it's
encountered.
fucking with my head right now, so it's doing
I'm so happy. I was like, best case scenario, we get the Revenant. Worst case scenario, like, yes. I was very, very excited for this.
Exactly.
Okay. At the end of its turn, the Specter is... You see it wave its hand and whisper, and vanish downwards into the floor, provoking an attack of opportunity, should anyone wish to make one.
Well, Fenrir, I think he uses... Well, no, that was last turn, right?
Does it reset
mean-
at the top of the round or at the top of Fenrir's turn?
I think it resets at the turn, right?
Turn.
It's at the turn. So he
So-
still wouldn't have his reaction yet.
Right. Okay.
Eugene, you could
I'll-
take an attack.
I might as well, yeah. I'll take it, yeah. With my
Warcaster.
sword, just really... I don't have Warcaster, but my... Oh, does it take a action or anything to turn my wand into the sword? Or does it... Is it... Could I do that in
no,
one...
I would say it's a free action to do that.
So would it apply for this reaction?
Yeah. You could say sword as you swing your wand and just slash with it.
Yeah, so like you see me swing my wand, or start swinging my wand at him as I say sword, and it just like magically like expands into like this silver sword, gleaming silver sword, and just slashes him. Tries to. Anyway.
Roll to hit.
It's a 9.
Unfortunately, it bounces off the arcane shield that was around it as it sinks into the floor.
Wand. That's it.
Wand. Super disappointed. Eredh, it's your turn. Eugene, you're on deck.
All right, I am going to.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yes. I'm going to first take advantage of the fact that this thing is slowed, and I'm gonna attack it with my. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack
Let me
it with my
put the
sword.
fireballs on the map, actually.
Well, they have to use their next action to finish casting it, technically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
So I'm gonna attack it.
Kind of, not really. Like the spell casting, they use their whole turn to cast the spell, which doesn't take effect on next turn, but it doesn't like waste their next turn as well.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think it's a delayed cast. In which case, I was going to put it on the map to help you out, so you know where it's going to be.
I don't know. I kind of like the suspense of not knowing. Like,
Okay, then I won't tell you.
Like the line. I just wanted like a directional line, because we can.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
draw
we
a
can kind of
directional
figure
line.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack it with this a 13 to hit.
There you go. A 13 does not hit.
Okay.
Was that also with the -2?
Oh, good.
A 13
Good.
hits.
8 magical damage.
8 points of damage.
How's it looking?
Still holding together.
Okay.
It's taking some damage, but it's holding together.
I am going to I'm gonna stay put and cast Thorn Whip as my bonus action.
Okay. 11 misses.
Dang. Okay. Eugene, Fenrir, Colic, get the hells out of here. I got this. And Fenrir will take off.
Okay.
5. And yeah, I'll take a position guarding Impik.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Care about Impik. He will go up. Yeah, sure, okay. And that's. And then, yeah, Eredh will just put himself in the middle of the blast. That's it. I don't know if that draws an attack of opportunity.
No, it doesn't.
No,
You
it
can't
does
take
not.
reactions.
It has no reactions, right? Because it's slow. So.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Eredh just seems to, strangely, just seems to be bracing for it.
2 fireballs?
That's ballsy. No
Okay.
pun intended.
Eugene, you're up, sir. Takali, you're on deck.
So the fireballs are just suspended in the air.
They're just like vibrating in the air currently.
So, would Eugene think he could either counterspell or dispel magic them? Like, which seems like the right thing to do at this point now that it's
Interesting.
suspended in the air?
Counterspell works when the spell is being cast.
Right.
So the spell has already been cast. The effects are just caught in a temporal slow.
Yeah.
In
Actually,
theory,
not sure.
That's interesting. That's an interesting one.
I mean,
Roll a
it's
d20
magic.
for. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Okay. I want to see how you roll this. This is such an interesting dynamic.
21.
I will allow you, with a 21 intelligence check, to attempt to dispel magic on one of them.
Okay. I guess I'll do the one that's closest to Eredh.
Okay. At what level are you casting dispel magic?
All I've got is third.
Third level. This is a third level spell. I believe that means you have to roll. You have to get a 10 or higher.
Let's see, any spell of third level or lower on the target ends.
Okay, never mind. Oh, on the target. Interesting. I said I'll allow it, so I'll allow it this time. Normally it
This
seems
says
like it has
choose
to be on
one
target.
creature, object, or magical effect within range. I don't know if this is
Okay.
if a slowed spell is a magical effect for the purposes of this spell, but
Well, you're not trying to end slow. You're trying to remove the fireball.
well, a slowed fireball. I mean,
The
But I think
target
slow
is
would be
the
just
ball of
saying-
fire.
Okay, it works. The fireball's no longer slowed, and it goes off.
Oh god.
I didn't mean that.
Oh god. That's so funny.
Okay, so third level or lower,
Oh, geez.
you see this fireball here vanish. It just simply and blinks out of existence.
Okay, cool. And then I'll go, alright, let's get the fuck out of here. And then I'll run, so 5, 10, 15. I'll try to go through the cavern even, I think. Because I'm like really hurt. I'm kind of spent. Well, I have some, anyway. If I can get through the little cranny, then I'll go all the way through it. That'll be all my movement.
run away, Eugene.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. Ugh, oh my god.
Taco.
Get out of there.
You're up.
Eugene, your brilliance is matched only by your cowardice. And having seen Eugene do this, she walks over to the bead and also casts spell magic. At
Okay.
third level, using my last third level slot.
All right. That one also vanishes.
Do you want to go over and snuff it out like a candle?
Basically, yeah. Like I just kind of calmly walk over to it as Eugene is fleeing the battlefield, and just kind of like put my hand over it and just like lick my fingers and just snuff it out.
Hey man,
And
that looks so heroic.
whew, well, you know, I've known a lot of very, very foolish heroes. And Takali turns around the room and says, "This ain't over yet. Right." And that's her action. She doesn't have a great bonus action. She's going to remain. She's going to walk closer to where the creature disappeared from the floor. She can't quite recall where it was exactly, but approximately here.
Okay.
And that'll be your turn.
It is now Impik's turn, who's looking around rather terrified. It's like, this is going... Actually, you know, this is going better than the last time. And he is going to hold his... No, you know what? He's going to cast Magic Missile. Dealing... Why does it always roll at level 1? That's not right. Hang on.
I think it's because like it's the setting of like magic missile is its own like an AoE spell version of magic missile.
He points his hand out, reaches out his hand, like sort of like ducking behind Fenrir and like just holding his hand out past him at the flame skull that was facing off with you, Eredh. And you see 3 magical darts, similar to what you've seen before, although these are purple in color and not the reddish ones that Eugene tends to cast. Dealing 10 points of damage to that flame skull, which is now It laughs incessantly, but it's now more like panting than laughing.
God, well done, Impik. Keep it up. I think he's almost had it.
Melchizedek, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to finish off these flame skulls. So first I will aim at the one across the room, jumping up on the column and taking aim straight between Takali and Eredh. I will fire upon it with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Wait, that's party loot. Here we go.
Party loot strikes again.
Alright, so this is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits, particularly slowed.
20 points of magical piercing damage.
Which one are you aiming at? The one down here?
Yeah.
Okay. You pin it to the wall, and it is no more. It simply hangs around the arrow, the crossbow bolt, which is embedded into the wall. You notice, behind it, where it's embedded, the crossbow bolt is stuck in a crack in the wall.
Take that, you freak of nature, and then hopping to the other side to get a clear shot at this one, I will fire again. Also sharpshooter.
Okay.
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep, 19 hits.
19 points of magical piercing damage.
Rinse, repeat.
Alright.
It is no more. And the Revenant just sort of and looks over at you with the dark coals for eyes.
Oh, did it evaporate?
Oh, this is the Revenant,
not the
Oh, the Revenant.
not the Specter.
And I will use my bonus action, if I may, to stuff some more arrows into my reloading quivers and take up my position behind the column again.
Okay. It is now the Revenant's turn.
Actually, wait. May I use my sight of see invisibility to look around the room to see if I can spot the Spectre?
You may. However, it's an action to cast see invisibility.
Alright, next turn perhaps.
Okay. Right, can you read me what the item says, right? It allows you to cast see invisibility.
Yes. Once per long rest can cast see invisibility without expending a spell slot. Yep.
Right, so you need to use an action to do it.
Gotcha.
The Revenant is going to stalk this way, towards the shelves, and you see it look rummaging through the shelf, and it grasps a small item in its hand, which looks a bit like a ticking clock. And you hear Impik shout, "No, no, no, don't!" And he just smashes it against the wall behind the shelf, and it just ricochets into pieces. You see clockwork internally in his hand now as he drops it and turns, waiting for something to hit.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
The Revenant's turn.
Guess we'll find out.
Eugene, as you stand against the wall, invisible, mind you, a face appears from the stone in front of you as it reappears.
It can see me?
It has true seeing.
Oh, of course it does. Ah, Bell!
I was wondering,
is-
but when I attempted to get him and Fenrir imposed flex, there was no, wasn't talking about disadvantage to begin with.
And I'm assuming an 11 misses.
Yes.
Does a 20 hit?
Oh, fuck. It's not even, can't even shield that. Yes.
You take 13 points of slashing damage. And you see, once again, you feel your essence pushed out of you into the rock behind you, and then it rejoins again.
And I hate to say it, but
Concentration shit.
yep.
Please roll a concentration check for me.
Okay.
Thank you for being honest.
That's just a constitution, right?
Yep, Constitution.
Saving throw.
Say,
You succeed.
Oh, phew.
Success.
coughing up blood.
Okay. As its bonus action, you see it outstretch its strange spectral arms again and whisper the same phrase you heard it before. You recognize it, Eugene, because of your keen mind. And you, in the room, everyone who's inside the room, hear and see the green light from behind the walls again, emanating from the same cracks. That is, however, its turn. Eredh, you're up.
Damn it. You've got to seal those cracks. Eugene, hang on, I'm coming. And I will, Eredh will charge over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Will you cast Thorn Whip to drag the Specter closer?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Make an attack.
Natural 1, so assuming that misses.
Yes, that does miss.
And moves the final 5 feet to get in and attack with his magical short sword.
Oh my god.
Another natural
Jesus.
1.
Jeez.
It's just out of sorts, and yeah, that's his turn.
It's being this close in close quarters. You're used to fighting in more open spaces. The sword clink harmlessly against the rock behind you as you try to swing.
Same thing. The thorn web vine just bounced, was deflected off of the rock, which altered the trajectory. Fenrir will just move to continue to protect Impik, and that's my lame ass turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to make an attack against you with one of its legendary actions. 22 to hit.
22 to hit. I will go ahead and burn my last. Well, no, because it meets it, beats it, right?
Correct. Meets it, beats
Wait,
it.
shield is 5 though, right?
Shield is 5.
Okay. He holds up in a bangle on his forearm, flares to life as a shield of energy interposes itself between the blast and Eredh's form.
Okay. The blow glances harmlessly off your shield. Eugene, you're up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Yeah, you.
Oh Jesus.
The other Eugene.
Boy.
Eugene too.
Well, let's see. Do I have I think I have mass healing word in my ring of spell storing.
Okay.
I don't even know. I can only go like 30 feet. I don't even know if anyone else is even hurt.
I'm hurt still. Takali is like at 30 or 50. I think Melchizedek is also probably still hurt, and Eugene is also still hurt. I think all of us.
Does anyone have it handy? Let me look up. Mass.
You cannot reach Mel in 30 feet, however.
Mass
Am I able to
healing.
press myself against the wall to allow him to pass by me, DM?
It's
In
only
this
1d4.
case, no.
Oh, me too.
Because
Okay.
you're so...
Oh no.
Oh, it's
because
60
it's such tight
feet.
quarters. Remember, you had to squeeze through to get through.
Sure.
It's
Just
only
a-
1d4, but it's like
Mass healing
almost-
word? Mass healing
Mass
word is
heal-
not 1d4.
No, it's more than that.
Mass healing word is. Oh no, it is. Oh, it
1d4
is,
plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, since Eugene actually hasn't gone yet, can I ask a question? Was I supposed to have advantage on that sword attack, or the sword attack at least, because
It's probably better to get people up.
it's already in melee with Eugene? Or no?
So that is a rogue thing. To get an advantage from flanking, you have to be exactly flanking. So
Okay.
Eugene would have to be here.
Sure. All right, no
So
problem.
you'd have to be exactly opposite each other. And then, as long as you're flanking, it applies to every attack from both of you.
Got it.
Okay, I'm going to hold up the ring and cast command from the ring and try to command the creature to
Interesting. Okay.
Stop! Just stop! Just to do nothing for its next turn.
Just
I
check
guess. I
in
think it
one
only
thing.
affects them for one turn.
You like command halt.
Yeah, halt! Or well, I guess grovel. Like, I know grovel's an option. I guess I'll do grovel. Why not? Grovel! It just seems like a lame thing for Eugene to say. Grovel! But,
Yeah, stop makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, it has...
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna allow it. The verbiage is not clear, so I'm gonna allow it. What does it need to roll?
Let me look at the command. It's not a spell that I actually have, I don't think. Or actually, maybe I do.
I think it's a wisdom save against.
I think
your
it's
spell
wisdom
DC.
save. Yeah, it would be my guess.
Okay, yeah. Command, IV.
And I think, did Mikhael put it in there? I don't know how the Ring of Spell works with respect to, like, if that would have
It's
been
Mikhail's
Mikhael's,
saving throw.
Then, in which case, let me go to my dead character file. For my dead character.
Succeeded wisdom save, yeah.
Okay.
It is a wisdom save.
Well, it rolled a 24.
Oh,
Boo!
yeah. That beats it.
Take 24.
That beats it. Okay, cool. Okay, thought it was worth a try there.
It got lucky.
Bonus action, firebolt it in its face.
Okay, with disadvantage, please.
Yep. And that's a natural 20 that I have to drop.
13 misses.
13. Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You're not Warcaster, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Is that
No,
your turn?
not yet.
Would you like to move? Would you like to do anything?
I mean, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Eredh. I don't want to die. I will. I don't know. I'll try and run past Eredh back over by Fenrir.
You can't get past Eredh. Eredh is wedged into this.
Okay.
Right, he's stuck
Well,
because you guys had to squeeze on the
then-
way in.
I mean, I'm still invisible, so I'll just try running away.
Okay. He is going to take an attack of opportunity against you, since he did not. Hang on. He didn't use his reaction yet this round.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So he's going to make an attack against you.
Oh, but he's blind sight. Oh my god, that's right. True sight.
22 to
whatever
hit.
it is. Yeah, hits. I'm
You
dead.
take 15 points of slashing damage. Oops.
I guess I would drop down where he hit me, like over here. Well, I can't move back. Whatever, there.
Okay. How much damage did you take?
You said
To
15.
hit 0. To hit 0.
Oh, I had 4 left.
Okay.
I suppose he loses concentration at that moment.
You do feel it drop. You also feel that you are stunned for the turn.
Yep.
Why is Melchizedek stunned?
At the
Haste.
end of haste, when it drops,
Oh.
you become stunned for 1 turn. Takali, it's your turn.
Don't hang your head too low, Melchizedek. Party ain't over yet. And she will use a 4th level spell slot. Not that it matters that it's a 4th level. To cast haste back onto Melchizedek.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
And then, is this space totally impassable? That
Currently,
area
yes.
is in? Like, there's no way
Unless
to, like, acrobatics my way around, or, like...
you could attempt to go over. You could theoretically go over Eredh, but Eredh is jammed into the passageway right now. Eredh can move back and forth, but no one can get past him. You could theoretically go over him, but I will require an acrobatics check.
Oh no!
Basically.
She to Kali bends down and ties her bootstraps and goes and runs, and she like tries to jump and scale. She's gonna try to like land on the other side of Eredh.
Nice parkour through the crack.
Yeah, like I jump from the southern ledge and like to one of the northern end, and then like do a backflip if there's like enough left space in the vertical to land like with my back facing that creature and like looking at Eredh, who's like currently stuck. And then I will roll an acrobatics check for that. But I also get advantage on it because of my blade song, I think.
Okay.
Yes, I have advantage on this because of my blade song.
Go ahead and roll. I'll say you need a 17 to do this.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I attempt
She land on me.
not.
I hope she doesn't land on me.
No, with a 9, as you begin to scale the wall, it breaks slightly, and you recall seeing the Revenant push through and just crack pieces of the wall as it walked through with its shoulders. It, by the way, only having 1 arm, but nonetheless, the wall sort of gives, or the rock, the natural rock, just gives out under your foot, and you slide down to a standing position next to Eredh.
Looks like both of you are stuck here. You can't make it out. Not like I'm close to him. I still have some movement remaining, so not like completely without action, but like, how stuck does he look in the wall?
No, no,
He doesn't look stuck. He doesn't look stuck.
Oh,
He's just blocking
He's
it.
just like blocking it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pardon me. And I guess like I can't move through him, and I don't want to take like an attack of opportunity. Takali's just gonna be like, sorry, excuse me. A little awkward. She's just going back up out of the crevice. Looks like you got it, Eredh. You got it, hun.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use its last legendary action. Eredh, please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
That is a 13.
That is a fail.
I will cast Absorb Elements as I see its ruby eye flare up and hold my sword in sort of like the flat of my palm against the blade to deflect as much as I'm able, or at least or absorb the eye beam as much as I can.
The beam slams into the blade of your sword on which you have cast protection from fire, and you feel it heat up to the point of barely being able to carry it or hold it, and the beam blinks out and it steps back. You take 16 points of fire damage.
Wow. That was half damage? Damn. Okay.
Yep, that's half damage.
I do need to make a concentration
Con save for me, yeah.
check.
Or a con check. Yeah, it's con check.
Okay.
Success.
Melchizedek is still protected from evil.
Okay.
And DM, I have the spell captures some of the incoming energy that's in effect, and I'm storing it for my next melee attack. It looks like it
Okay.
automatically rolled a melee attack.
It
So,
looks like it, yeah. So you have, it looks like it's storing 9 points of, is that how that works?
correct. Exact. Because I cast it at second level, so it's 2d6
Gotcha.
store.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. That's a cool feature.
All right.
It's now Impik's turn. He's going to rush this way and sort of hopping up and down almost. The wall! In the wall! He's looking at you, Mel, as he says that. And he is going down on his hands and knees and picking up the pieces of the clock that was smashed. The Revenant just and starts walking towards this wall here. And nope, it's not the Revenant's turn yet. I take it back. He's not doing anything. Impik is going to hold his major action in case anything shows up. But in the meantime, Melchizedek, it is your turn.
I'm going to try to... Wait, actually, so, question. Given that haste was recast on me the same round the original haste was ended, do I suffer the turn of lethargy? As written, I would say yes.
You already did.
Well, not yet.
He hasn't yet.
Oh, he hasn't.
Yeah, this would be the missed turn. As written, yes. When it ends, it's until the end of your next turn, is what it says.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to sit there breathing heavily. And can I try to look at the wall where Impik was indicating I should focus?
Because haste was cast on you again, I will allow you to do that. Yeah, go ahead.
I won't move, I just want to look at it.
Yeah.
See.
I'd say because haste is cast on you, it's a little weird. I'm not going to allow you to attack, but I will allow you to move at half speed. You'll stumble, sort of.
Okay, I will drag myself towards the wall that Impik was pointing at and look in.
Okay, please make a perception check for me. 18.
An 18.
That's party loot.
Oh, wait, that's party loot.
What do you add to...
it would have been +4, so
+4,
22.
So 22. Okay,
Party
within you
loot
definitely
joins
see
the fray.
the green light of these flaming skulls. You recognize it, and you hear the laughter echoing in a small chasm behind the wall. But what you also see is an urn, just tucked away simply against the back wall.
Do I have enough left in me to yell, "There's an urn behind the wall"?
Yes, but that is the end of your turn.
I'm just sort of like dragging my crossbows as I go.
Yeah, just leaning against the wall, very stunned at the moment. The Revenant, in the meantime, is going to walk this way, towards this wall, and with both fists, just launch a series of attacks against the wall, attempting to smash it down. I mean, it's a wall, so I don't know why I'm rolling for it, but I'm going to roll anyway. That'll do some damage. Second attack will also do some damage. In fact, it smashes the crack in the wall wide open, and you can now fully see inside. It's a very small little area, just like what you looked at, and the only thing of interest really in there is a flaming skull and an urn. That is the Revenant's turn. It is now the Specter's turn. The Specter is going to simply float this way over Eugene and backwards. And then it's going to look at you again, Eredh.
DM, I think that provokes an attack of opportunity, does it not?
It does. Go ahead.
I'd
Your
like to take
reaction.
that.
Please take it. No, you use your reaction to
I was gonna
cast
say, yeah.
protection from elements. Protection from energy.
But that
Absorb
was last turn, was it not? Or last round? Oh, but I
Well, it's
haven't
not
had
the
my
top of
turn
your
yet.
turn
No,
yet.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang it. All right.
I
Okay,
need you
bring
to
it.
I need you to roll another deck save for me.
Oh, well, do I need to cast Absorb Elements again, or is it still up in
It should
effect?
still. I think it's still up.
I think so, too. Says you have resistance to trigger until the start of my next turn. Okay, I still have resistance. All right. Wait, can I store even more?
In theory.
Oh, that's interesting.
You don't have
I don't
the
see why not.
reactions for it.
Oh, that's what you were going to do with the fireballs. Oh,
Yeah,
that's clutch.
exactly. Yeah,
The-
I can store more. Okay, great. Let's see.
Well, you insofar as your reactions, because it doesn't absorb elements like on your next weapon attack on your next turn. That's how it reads. It's
Yeah, so it's basically any elemental damage of that type that you take during that turn.
Yeah, so it's been between until the start of my next turn.
That's really cool.
And it says the first time I attack you. All right, great.
Deck save
All right.
throw for me.
Sort of square up, hold my sword again. Dexterity save and throw. It's a 19.
That is a save. Which means you take. Oh, that was a high roll. Half of that is 28, but halved again is 14. So you take 14 points of fire damage.
Scared me. All right, and I store another 12 points of fire damage in my sword. Is it places on my feet?
I really don't think that's how it works. That would be ridiculous. The way I read the
language
spell
says the spell
is like
captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and destroying it for its next turn. So as long as it has the
it
effect,
takes 1d6 of the triggering type. So you don't store damage in there. So like you get hit with the firebolt, you store some of the fire energy in your blade, and on the next turn, like you take half damage to it. On your next turn, you do 1d6 of fire damage because you absorb.
correct. First of all, I upcast it. And then it
Yeah,
says
so
the first
yeah,
time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6. So
Next turn you deal 2d6 damage. Basically,
Yeah.
you'll
That
deal
sounds
12
like
damage
an
next
awesome
time.
like
attack.
7th level spell or like 8th level like homebrew spell of like you like absorb absorb elements plus, but that would be wild. Like
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it doesn't stack. That would be cool though. Okay. Alright, so it's 14 points of damage.
Correct. And you will deal 12 next time you hit with your sword.
Okay. Alright. So that is I'm hurt. Not looking great. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, there's a con check involved.
Yep.
I am sorry.
Oh, correct.
To my listeners, witness the joys of playing with honest players.
the joy. It's pain.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. There you go.
Dang it.
Woohoo!
You are still protected, Mel.
Getting ready to fight some skulls.
Okay.
Furthermore, it is going to, as its movement, vanish into the floor once again.
Okay.
Eredh, it is now your turn.
Fucking Specter.
Alright. I will run over to Eugene. Bend down, place a hand on him. Eugene, get up! And as my hand glows with soft orange light that enters his body, I will use my final spell slot to cast second level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Eugene like chest lifts up. Eredh, Eredh, what happened? Did we win?
Oh.
Is it dead?
Gosh. Healing Eugene for 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Not yet. Get up. I still need you, boy.
Oh, thanks, Eredh. Okay.
Up
Eugene's
his feet.
getting up, but he's like kind of shaking. His hand is like his wand is shaking in his hand. He looks like really pale. He's like blinking and like trying to get his shit together. Thanks.
And I will move out of the way and stand where the remnant was. Eugene, you see Eredh for himself, his armor looks singed and charred, and half of his face is blackened. His hands are blistered and bleeding as well from where he's been holding the sword. And that's my turn. Well, actually, no, sorry. Fenrir cannot get through. Okay, Fenrir will move next to Mel.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. This should have happened last turn, but I forgot to do it. From the wall, now that it's been smashed open in front of you, the flame skull, which is as of yet unaccosted by anyone, although it is now revealed, starts to chuckle and laugh under its breath. And behind you, you hear the sound of fire rising. Flames licking the ceiling of this stone tomb, almost, as a flaming sphere appears. There. I need... Nope, actually, nothing needs to happen yet. It's simply there for the moment. Okay. Eugene, you're up. You awaken to Eredh standing over you.
Eredh, oh my god, we gotta get out of here. We can't beat this thing. I didn't even look that hurt. It can just disappear at any time. We gotta go. We gotta run.
When it vanished, just quick correction, when it vanished the first time, it looked fairly damaged.
Okay.
Like the rags had been sort of like slawing off it, and it was struggling to keep its shape corporeal.
It had Melchizedek arrows poking out of it like a hedgehog.
Well, those passed through it, but they imparted their magical damage to it.
Oh god, what should we do? Alright. Think. If I can't see it, I don't know when it's gonna come back. I don't know what to do. I guess I could hold a spell, right? Or if it comes back, but what if it doesn't come back and then I waste the spell? Oh, shit. Alright, let's see. Eredh, I'm gonna need your protection. I can't do this alone. I need you to get real... Oh, well, no, because then you can't go back through the crack. God damn. Okay, never mind. I was gonna enlarge you, but I'm second-guessing it. Okay, fucking shit. Alright. I think I'm gonna say, like, let's go back to the others. We're stronger together. And I'm gonna run back into the room.
Only to be greeted by a giant fireball.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
This
you
is
see
so
a
crazy.
ball of flame burning in the center of the room.
Oh, shit, I don't have any more third level. Okay. Alright, well, at this point, I will hold a magic missile for when I see the Specter come back. Actually, wait, is there any other visible enemies? No, there's just a giant fireball. Okay.
You see a
Then-
green glow through a smashed hole to the northern side, where the Revenant currently is standing, and Mel is leaning against the wall, holding his crossbows and barely keeping them up. You also see one directly across from you, although that's a very narrow crack in the wall.
Does it seem like I could maybe shoot a magic missile at the wall?
In theory, although you don't know magic missile to do much damage to stone structures.
Exactly. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, I'll call out to Kali and say, Kali, we need to break through those Takali. We need to break through those fucking cracks. I can't break through them. I'm not strong enough. And I will hold a magic missile.
Okay. Takali, it is your turn.
That's Hethron Takali. And yes, you are correct in your assertion that you are not. And she like grabs one of her hand axes from her belt and just like turns and how far is that southern wall? Like, can you indicate for it on the map real quick, like where that hole is? I just want to make sure that I'm like 20 feet from it.
Okay, let me
So
draw
it's like
them.
there. I turn around after saying that and like walk. As I turn, I like grab both of my hand axes, spin them in my hands, and just like one hand over the other, I just throw both the hand axes at the wall, both overhand, like a double overhand, like power throw.
Okay. Roll to hit, please. It's not a difficult AC. That's a natural
20. And
they both hit.
Natural 20 and
Fuck
10.
that wall.
They both hit. And the wall shatters. It's almost like a moment where the axes are spinning. They almost pass through the wall slightly, like a specter of them, and the wall just erupts before the axes reappear at your belt.
Yeah, before you know it, boom, boom, they both. After my turn, and I turn to you, Eugene. I just give you a wink, and I use the rest of my movement to casually walk towards the burning rubble. But the rubble falls down.
Hethron. Yeah.
Roll a perception check for me, Eugene.
Okay. Pretty good at those.
24. Two things inside this very small area of negative space that the cracked wall now reveals. The flaming skull, which you expected, and a small urn, looks to be made of clay.
I'm holding a magic missile. Can I shoot it at that?
You can shoot it at anything you want to shoot it at.
All right.
Having rolled a 24 perception.
Look, there's the urn. That's probably him. I'm about to just magic missile it, which automatically hits.
Okay, roll damage for me.
All right.
Takali destroys the wall, and then as she's like walking towards these like crumbling masses, like 3 bolts just like weave around her into the dust that's like coming from the the collapsing rubble. It's very symptomatic.
Wait, so it's 1d4 plus 1 damage, but there's 3 of them. So that was. So it's got to be 2 more.
10 points
So
of damage.
total of 10.
Okay.
Plus 2.
So 12 points of damage total.
In addition to the original 5.
Shatters across the stone floor of that small pocket of space. And the skull, which was laughing maniacally and glowing with green flame, you just hear boom, boom, as a inert skull just rolls across the floor.
Nice.
Modified work, Eugene.
Not bad yourself, Hethron.
Nods her head at you. If she had a cap, she'd tip it. And then that's Hethron's turn. Takali's turn. Takali is going to. That was her action. Bonus action. Look cool, just in general. And then that's her turn. She prepares for the next round.
Rule in Cold Rock. Whatever you do, look good doing it. It's now Impik's turn. Impik, seeing your example, holds his finger out, and you see 3 magic missiles also fire out towards the urn on the northern side. And I'm going to have to manually do it. Yeah, this urn as well shatters across the floor, sending a spray of very fine particulate dust into the air and across the ground. And the skull is no more.
Does anything happen to the burning fire?
The burning fire goes out. Good point.
Oof.
Yes.
That is Impik's turn. Melchizedek, you're up.
Alright, I am now fully recovered. Ready to shoot at something, but there is nothing to shoot at. So,
I like hyped up, all jumping around.
yeah.
Y'all got any more
Spinning
of those
both crossbows.
targets to shoot at?
Yeah, spinning both crossbows. Alright, so what's on the shelf? I'm going to take up a position next to it and hold my attack for whenever something shows up.
Can you do like an
Needs to be
extra
shot.
like investigation check or something?
Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know.
If you want, you see a couple things on the shelf.
I mean,
There's
actually, so here's a question. If you're hasted, can you spend one action and then...
Yeah. And then,
and then
hold
hold
the
the
other one? Oh,
other
interesting.
Oh.
If you're going to spend it on something like you want to spend an action doing an investigation and then hold
And
your
hold an
hasted
attack,
action for an
yeah.
attack, I will allow
Yeah.
that. But your hasted
Okay.
action always comes after you take your main action.
Okay, that's what I will do. So I'll hold a single shot for as a... in case anything happens, but
Okay.
I will spend my turn investigating.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
The shelf. So what has Impik got? Is there anything else? Those are the questions I'm asking.
Okay.
It
17.
is a 17.
On the shelf, you see mostly everything has been destroyed. The shelves have been impacted. It doesn't look to be recent per se, but you imagine whatever brought this here, having teleported in the past, you know that can be quite a violent feeling and transition, or translocation, I should say. There are bottles here, and the remains of whatever is in them has stained the wood of the shelf. There's some papers that don't look to be in a language you can understand, although most of them are charred and burned beyond any comprehension at all. One thing does catch your eye on the shelf, and that's a book. It seems to be bound in leather that with a 17 you don't recognize, but across the surface of it is a skull with one with a red eye and one with a green eye.
This looks relevant.
The other thing you notice with the 17 is that Impik is still holding the remnants of the smashed artifact, or whatever it was that the Revenant smashed against the wall.
I thought you said not to touch it.
Yes, well, he's an idiot. There goes my safety net. We better kill this thing now.
Does that mean the artifact is destroyed? I mean, I don't know if we're in turn order still, but...
At the moment, at least, it sure doesn't feel like it. But yes, we are still technically in turn order. There's enough time for you to shout to each other, however.
Okay, well... Does that mean the artifact has been destroyed?
That would do it. I'm out of a time loop. Now I just don't, have to survive.
I look over at Eugen's cap. Is it spinning any differently?
Eugen's cap does not appear to be spinning wildly. It's spinning a little bit, but it's not anywhere near as bad as you would imagine last time you looked at the fluxometer. Before entering the void, or while entering the void.
Alright, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. The Revenant is equally going to step into the center of the room and hold his turn.
I've taken the book, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. At this point, you see from the destroyed urns the sparks of green form, and you see a skull attempt to form from the ashes, and then just collapse onto the floor again. And from the wall emerges the creature again.
Fire!
Take it away.
All right. Here we go. One single attack with sharpshooter. Ooh, it's low. 22. I'm going to add a d8.
Okay.
Now it's going to be 3, so 20 to hit.
20 hits. Yeah, hits.
All right.
Shield.
There we go. 18 points of magical piercing damage.
You see it pass through and stick into the wall behind it as the creature recoils from the shot. It's barely holding on. It is, however, its turn now.
Uh-oh.
Takali. Roll a dex saving throw for me.
Dex saving throw. I believe I get with advantage.
Oh, that's right, because of Blade Song. Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Advantage on acrobatics checks. No, actually, no. Nothing of that like. Okay. So Dex saving throw. Dex save. That will be a 6, unfortunately.
You take 44 points of fire damage.
And Takali is
as the ray slams into your chest, throwing you a few feet backwards. Eredh.
Oh,
It's
can
your
I
turn.
amend that real quickly? Takali
Yeah.
is unconscious, but she looks very cool doing it.
Nice.
Eredh, it's your turn.
I'm not sure. What have I heard in the other room?
You can see from your vantage point. You saw a ray of light that you recognize fire across, and you heard a cry, and something hit the ground.
5.
And the haste is ended on Monkey's deck.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Melchizedek, you're once again stunned.
It's like a roller coaster, man.
25. 30.
Yep, Eugene can allow you to pass.
All right. I will, with my glowing red hot blade, take a swipe at the Specter.
Land it.
That is the plan, sir. With a 19 to
You
hit.
see the arcane shield appears once again.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I would like to drink one of our healing potions,
Okay.
since I'm pretty beat up.
Oh. Same thing happened to me.
9 points of healing.
4 ones.
Okay.
Alright, and Fenrir. Come on, boy, get him! Bound over. And do a force rend on the Specter.
Hit.
15 to hit.
Unfortunately,
Can I actually recon and have a flank?
you already rolled.
Alright.
But I am a generous god, so yes, you may roll with advantage as long as you move him to the other side. Here, I'll move him for you. There you go.
Thank you. 23.
23 hits.
10 points of force damage.
You see Fenrir bite through the shield and yank away some of the cloth. And as he pulls it, some of the dark energy that makes up this spectral form pulls with it. And Fenrir just throws it to the ground and the energy dissipates. It is bare, like there are pieces of it hanging off and flailing in this incorporeal wind that seems to be constantly affecting it. But it's still
That would have
standing.
been such a cool finisher if I got it with my sword. Okay.
Or with Fenrir, I mean.
Or with Fenrir, yeah. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, I need Fenrir to make a dex save.
Shit.
Seven.
7.
Low roll. He takes 28 points of fire damage.
All
You
right.
down?
As Fenrir takes this blast, his core heats up to the point where he ends up smashed against the wall, collapses, and the light behind his ruby eyes fades. And made
As
inert.
Fenrir falls
destroyed.
inert. Eugene, it's your turn.
You son of a bitch. No! Fenrir! Fuck you! Firebolt! I'll start with the bonus action Firebolt. 22.
Nice.
7 points.
How do you want to do this?
Is he down?
Oh,
Yes!
shut up. Nice.
I
No.
get all pissed off and my eyes get all fiery, and I don't have any hit dice to spend to make it actually.
Fuck you!
fun
I could
magic.
do this too!
Do you have any in your cube of unnatural life?
Oh shit! You know what? I always constantly forget about that, and I probably do. Yeah. So I make it a blood attack, or you know the name of it. It's sundered vein attack, and so it leaves a streak of blood suspended in the air as this firebolt goes into it.
Of course, Taco is
And-
asleep.
Sure.
Like a gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank
that's
goodness, too.
That's great.
That's true. It's perfect. And as the firebolt hits it, it starts to get engulfed into flame, but the flame is like simultaneously like ripping through it, sort of slashing it. As the flames spread, it's like ripping it into shreds. All the fabric that made it up, just like turning into shreds and like wisping away into nothing
With a roar
as it burns.
of anger and regret and pain, this creature spins with the fire of Eugene's spell burning inside of it and occasionally slashing through the dark energy of its extremities. You just watch as the flame rises to its eyes, which both explode, and the rags fall to the floor. The creature is slain. And let's take 5 minutes there.
All right. Let's go, Eugene. Good job.
Yeah, well, thanks
Oh,
for
wait.
getting me out.
Holly's still down, isn't she? Okay.
Yeah, I know, we gotta get her up. I have the mass healing word in the ring. We can use that. If we don't, we can use the
We
potion.
got some potions too, right?
Yeah.
We
she's
should
more.
probably use. Okay, bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. See y'all in a few.
Yeah.
Good combat.
Yeah.
That was touch and go.
That was
The fact that that thing had true sight really screwed with our plans.
Yeah. Also, just the sheer amount of damage. If we hadn't made some of those saves.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
intense. 44 damage a pop.
So I was looking at this, and it looks like if I use absorb elements and I upcast it, so let's say somebody hits me with a ray of frost, right? Anybody still
Can
there?
you do more damage than you...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I mean, the way it's written.
Let me take. Yeah. It charges up your own weapon with...
So
one-
could I
Or
spend?
2D or 3D, whatever.
Yeah, So if I spend one spell slot for the absorb elements, and then a 5th level spell slot for the damage, or rather, no, it would just be one 5th level spell slot.
Yeah, to absorb, and then you charge up with 5d6.
Right. I mean, I almost want to get hit on purpose in that case.
I think that's what it's for.
Yeah. Like, Eugene, hit me. DM, did I get that right, by the way?
What?
So I was asking about absorb elements. So if I get hit, for example, I was talking to Jess by, say, a ray of frost, right? And I absorb it. If I expend it a 5th level spell slot for the absorb elements, do I then
5d6?
So I could, I might want to get hit on purpose then in that case.
Right, to charge it.
Right. Okay. Just want to make sure I understood it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a whole new smart bad guy playbook here, maybe.
I mean,
Possibility.
figure though, like when you're getting hit with an elemental attack, generally it's from a creature that casts that elemental magic, and then
True.
that creature is generally like resistant or like immune to it.
True.
So it
So
kind
if
of
there's more than one enemy, then it's
But
useful.
could have firebolt you on purpose.
Very true.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
That is true.
As like a combo attack, right? Because 5d6 is much higher damage than firebolt is.
Although
Then again, I'm
Firebolt
not
might
sure that. I was gonna say I'm not sure that 5d6 is worth a 5th level spell slot.
Well, then also keep in mind, like a
Oh,
cantrip's going to scale up as you level, and you can't like downcast a cantrip, so that you would be taking like potentially like 2 to 4 d10s worth of fire damage halved to cast 5
True.
d6s. So that's like an
Yeah.
average of like 15 points of damage halved to 7. So like you deal twice the amount of damage than a creature.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It don't make sense against an enemy.
Then maybe like a chromatic orb or something, like a level 1 chromatic orb would do the trick, because then that would be like on average like 2 points of damage, and then you could then that trick works, but yeah, maybe not a cantrip. Although that's counterintuitive.
Chromatic orb. Yeah, that uses a spell slot for the other person too.
Yeah, and that's 2 spell slots for 1 action and your reaction.
Right.
What about even just like a slingshot? It's like a improvised weapon, just like, or maybe not even an improvised weapon, but just like anything to do just a tiny bit of damage. We could work that into our battle strategy.
How to max out the absorb element spell?
Right.
Sounds like
are
an
we all-
episode of D4.
Yeah, exactly. Are we all back?
I believe
Yeah.
we are.
Yep.
Welcome back, everyone. You are out of initiative. You have slain this spectral creature, whatever it was. You do, however, have a party member down, and Fenrir is currently inoperable. What would you like to do?
Yeah, immediately go over to Fenrir. Damn. I'll look on helplessly as the power core just slowly winks out of it. The luminescence of its internal energy source slowly fades out.
Oh, Eredh.
Eugene. No, sorry.
Oh,
I was
you
gonna say Eugene
Right.
walks. Oh, God, sorry, go ahead. I'm so keep talking over you.
No problem. It's hard to do remotely. I was like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
fix him, right?
Eric just shakes his head slowly. That's too much damage. I'm spent. I don't have any mechanic energy left I can muster.
I put my hand on Ered's shoulder. I'm sorry. He is a marvelous creature. One of those attacks could have been meant for us if it was not meant for him. Speaking of which, I will run over to Takali.
Not to be, spoil sport or anything, but, mind if I leave before you resurrect her?
You're not going anywhere until you explain exactly what has happened.
Oh, fine, okay. You do notice, by the way, as you ran past the Revenant, it is down. The body is unconscious, and it is bloated and just as dead as it was before when you found it upstairs.
Did you say those gems exploded, by the way, in the Specter's head, DM? Or no?
They burned rather significantly, yeah.
Eredh would take a moment. Maybe I'll look through the ashes for the gems.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
I'm going to revive Takali,
Okay.
expending one of our last healing potions.
If you took a moment to look in Takali's possessions, you would find that she has a couple.
I didn't because I presumed she was unstable and dying, so here you go. 17 points. I wish I had rolled that before.
Where was that when you needed it?
Instead of all the fucking ones.
Ones. I don't know, so many ones this session. Holy God.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
She
Alright.
coughs a bit of it up at the end as she's glugging it down, and she opens up her eyes.
I'll extend her a
hero.
hand. It's over. Get up. At least, I say, looking at Impik, I think it's over.
Kim, I rolled a 23 for investigation, by the way.
Okay. In the pile of rags that are cold when you touch them, oddly, they're not wet, but they're just, it's as if they were in freezing degrees of temperatures at the top of a mountain in the Deosab crags, right? It's just, they're very cold to touch. You feel first one small lump, not very big, probably about half an inch across, and you draw it out and you see the green one. And then you pull through them some more, having found one, and you find the red one. You notice that the red one is slightly damaged, but it is nonetheless a ruby.
I don't know what those are, I say. But you might find some more info in here, and I toss the book to Eugen.
Huh?
Eugene,
What is this?
this is a tome. It looks to be very old. It's bound in some sort of leather you don't recognize. But there is a skull on the front, which has one ruby eye and one emerald eye. In paint, not in dye, not in...
It's done in, like, filigree
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something, yeah.
Oh, wow. This has got to be about this monster, this creature. I gotta read this.
Okay.
Well,
It's that thing. When you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm sorry, Impik. Made a bloody mess, though, didn't it? She walks over to the streaks of blood that are surrounding, like, the tattered remains of it.
yeah, wait, what happened to the Revenant again?
The Revenant is just on the floor. It has returned to the same body that it looked like when you found it earlier. It's now bloated. All the sinewy muscle is gone from it.
Yeah.
Seems as if whatever it became is no longer with it. Oh, he's dead.
I go to Impik. So what happens to this thing now?
What thing? The Revenant? You mean
Yes.
me? Well, this one is dead. It served its purpose.
By served its purpose, you mean it kept you alive.
It served its own purpose. It wanted to... It sought revenge. You know the way Revenants work, don't you?
I can't say I do. Normally, I just kill them.
Well, they
By
seek
normally, I
revenge
mean
against
once before.
something or someone, and when they do, then they achieve it, then they go to the final rest. They're not actually alive, you see, they're undead.
So,
Oh,
let's
so-
see this artifact then, or what remains of it.
Promise you'll give it back. I might try and use it to get back to my own timeline, after all. This one seems to be...
I narrow my eyes at him.
He hands it over.
So, I'd like to roll an investigation check or something like that to
Go ahead.
determine the origin of this thing. And given what you and I know about things of this nature, do I recognize it?
Roll an investigation check for me.
All right.
Actually,
Can I
roll a
with
tinker
it?
check. Roll a tinker check.
Okay. That's intelligence plus proficiency.
Tinkering is dex plus proficiency.
Dex. 12 plus 3, so 15.
15. You recognize the internal workings of a clock. A small one. A very small timepiece. About the same size as the ones you're used to seeing and working with, but almost a little bit more... It's both... The internal mechanisms are more rudimentary than you're used to, but also more elegant. They're far finer in design, far more beautiful, made of very
So
exotic
maybe
materials.
Fewer
Parts,
gears
all
and-
absolutely beautifully well made.
Do I get a sense that it's very old? Is it?
You do. With a
From
15,
my part
yeah,
of the
you'd gather
world,
it's an ancestor to the timepieces you're used to working with.
Does it look anything like the kind that are made in the Zudani Empire, or is it foreign design?
You, with a 15, no, it doesn't.
I didn't know that people made these in this part of the world.
I'm fairly certain that it wasn't made in this part of this world.
What exactly are you suggesting?
Look around you, young man. How do you think this got here?
Are you saying it teleported here from the Elven plane?
That would be my guess.
Have you come across other such places like that?
Oh, never in my travels, but I tend to work in, labs and libraries. I don't have much use for this dungeoneering nonsense.
And you think this item was always cursed? To trap its occupants in the time loop?
I
What
couldn't
is
say.
it the function of this thing? To me, it looks like a timepiece.
It could
An
have been
ordinary
used as-
timepiece. Simple, but well made.
If I was an experimental necromancer, I think it might be useful to have a security mechanism. Some backup, a safety net. If one of my spells went wrong and it killed me, well, then I'd just pop back 3 days earlier.
Is that
There must
what
have been a way to
happens
deactivate it, though.
Yes, to smash it.
Well, certainly not. There must have been an actual way at some point.
I look around at the others, and if they're all sort of minding their own business, I'll just hand the mechanism back to Impik.
He takes it from you, graciously. Oh, that's a relief. Well, then, if you'll wish to find me, I will be as far away as possible from this podunk town. Look for me in Velitria. I've got a lab there in the cliff top.
Does that mean that you are free to go about your business?
We'll find out when I go to
This
sleep
timeline?
tonight.
Do we already
Wake
get
up.
our gold from this man?
What's that?
Did we already get our gold from Impik?
Impik did not promise you any gold.
Can you promise us 500 gold? Am I crazy?
I believe you were to receive 1,000 from the mayor of the town.
The rest of it was to be collected from Impik, though, who had collected himself a down payment. I thought.
Right,
Correct.
I negotiated.
Oh yeah.
But he never said anything about that.
So if Impik goes to leave, Eredh will get up from tinkering with Fenrir and say, "Not so fast, Impik. You owe us some gold."
Oh yes.
I don't think I
Surprisingly,
ever
I
agreed to
forgot.
such a thing.
Impik,
You were promised a reward.
Fenrir sacrificed itself for you and your predicament. I don't see Mikhael anywhere here. You will pay us what we're owed.
Oh, goodness. Is this how you mercenaries negotiate after the job is done? Fine, here, take the gold. I don't need it anyway.
Eredh grabs it brusquely, seems upset. And then stalks back over to Fenrir and starts salvaging and from him.
Impik starts to push his way through the exit. He just kind of stops for a second. Sorry about your companion there.
Which one? Lost 2 so far.
Right. Well, both.
It's
Best
true.
of luck
Is
to you.
there any sign of Mikhael's body in this room?
Roll an investigation check.
As
Uh,
Impik leaves,
okay.
Takali just mutters to herself, "We'll keep an eye on you."
That's
Thinking of
9.
Impik and him being Velitria.
Once Eredh is done salvaging what he can from Fenrir, mainly the ruby eyes and the core, and he would help Melchizedek in looking for signs of Mikhael.
You may roll with advantage, or roll individually.
I'd like to roll individually for that.
Go for it.
Alright.
– 17.
No signs of Mikhael anywhere in this room. In fact, you're fairly sure there's not been anyone here, except for you.
I wish we had gotten a chance to look before that thing smashed the artifact. And I will go over to it and see if I can't take some kind of trophy from it. Or,
I pocketed the eyeballs at this point.
Oh, I mean
There's-
the Revenant.
Oh,
Ah,
Since we are collecting our bounty, I presume, from the mayor.
there doesn't appear to be anything easily identifiable as Revenant. This individual was clearly a smuggler. So you find, things like bits of string and, some jerky and old jerky in his pocket, but there's nothing that's particularly noteworthy or would indicate the presence of a Revenant.
Well, we will just have to stay for enough days to satisfy the town's concern that this thing would come back.
I don't think we need to stay anywhere, Melchizedek. Job's done. We
Still,
need
I
to
would
find
like to
Mikhael.
collect the rest of the reward.
We can bring back proof. I have the gems and bring back the smashed little artifact.
Well, Impik took the artifact. But...
Well, we can
Seems like you
Alright.
backed yourself into a corner there.
we let him go. That wasn't great there, Melchizedek.
I think the man has suffered enough. And he is a powerful mage. He might be a useful ally.
We'll convince the mayor that the job is done. Not worried about that. What I'm worried is, got no idea where Mikhael went. None.
I know. I thought maybe after we killed this thing, we'd get another clue, but here we are. Nowhere closer to finding him.
Just to be clear, DM, with a 17, you said I didn't find anything more, right?
No, and with a 17, you're also fairly sure there's no one else has been here.
Well, for
So,
one, I am
if-
sorry about your friend, but I mean, you found the artifact on the wall, and he sure as heck ain't here. So,
So if Mikhael did not come into this room and enter combat with the creature, and if he did not exit through the portal outside, and he's not stuck in a time loop, and he's not on another plane, where can he possibly have gone?
I don't know. Strange that he would just get up and leave without
There
seeing
is
him.
one thing which doesn't quite make sense. Impik said, and Eugene's cap attested, that by the time we had reached the cave, the arcanic instability was already gone.
well, there is the matter of the second arcanic instability in the region. That's any hell.
Can you
Sec-
refresh our memory about that?
By Somerset.
Oh, right, that's the one that's by Eugene's old spot.
Right.
Ah, yes, the tower.
Suppose
I don't
that's...
suppose the two things are connected. And it feels wrong to leave this place without searching for more clues of our friend.
Could take a look about town, but I think when we asked around, we were told it was seen going north.
Can you
And
drop
the
us
cave
back
is
on the map
north.
of Somnia, DM?
Mm-hmm. I can.
In any case, let's talk about this on the road. Exhausted.
As we exit the cave, what is the flooding situation?
Doesn't appear to be flooding any more dangerously than you would expect. There's definitely more water in the passageway, and the water is stronger coming down now, but it's simply flowing into the pool, which is remaining at a very stable, stationary height.
This is the pool that is the portal?
Correct.
Is interesting information that this is here.
Ollie, what are you gonna do with this ore?
Me? I'm gonna do nothing. I'm going back to Cold Rock. I'm gonna report it in.
Nods.
Same as with Impik. Poor fool, trying to get himself back into a timeline without even realizing that this one's missing an Impik and there ain't no need for it.
Interesting take you have on this situation.
Well, you know, it's our business to make sure that folks is using magic in the right way. And
I was
something
thinking the
tells me
same
that's a reckless
thing.
man.
But then it's like, it's almost like saying, why don't you just go live in someone else's home? You know, like, he doesn't belong here.
There is no. I think that was her point, Eugene. Is I think the Impik of this timeline is that Impik. There is no other Impik.
Oh. Oh, I see. Well,
What would you? Well, are you? We're going. I think we got to go back to Balinville. Are you? Hey, you're headed back to Cold Rock.
I mean, it's meant to. It's just this one disturbance I was called out for, and well, of course, you look at the way these things grow in scope. It's crazy. Yes, I'm supposed to be heading on back, but well, I don't know. If it's how it seems to me to be, which is that your friend here, Mikhael, didn't they never come through this tunnel? Like, maybe he did head north, but I mean, look at us. We're sitting here in I mean, if I didn't know any better, and if I wasn't born after the arrival, I'd say that this here was a office room used by some clerics back in the Elven plane. And so none of this stuff makes no kind of sense, but that's your best lead, hun. Aside from that, you could just assume he's dead or lost to time. Didn't Impik say something about getting lost in the void if you go back and try to, count your mistakes? So, as far as I see it, that's your best lead.
I won't give up on my friend until...
You mean maybe he entered this room in a different timeline? That's why we don't see any evidence.
There's a way to locate people magically. We were on our way to Velitria eventually anyway. We're not going to find somebody there who could help. And if he's alive and on this plane, to Kali's point, we can find him then. But I think she's also right. If Mikhael truly did wander off, remember, he was always drawn to these instabilities. Right? Just, you felt it. If it wasn't this one, maybe it was the other. Either way, we're bound in that direction more or less anyway.
Just
Kali?
now that we have destroyed the artifact,
And,
if he is in a different timeline, we have no chance of recovering him.
It's true. Eredh offers Kali his hand. It was an honor to fight by you. His axes are truly impressive. Appreciate your help back there. Pretty sure we would have died without it.
It's head throb. You know what? Fuck it. That's fine. Thank you. You're a mighty fine warrior yourself. You ever want, come on by when you're up in Coal Rock and come around. What is it called? The like the institution, like the building that would be used as like the headquarters of the
Arkham Fortress would be the headquarters of both the Varandiel and the Magus Arcana.
Come by, Ark. Ooh, she looks over at everyone. You know what? I like to frequent a little place down in the south of the city. What would like a name for a place be? Like a tea house.
The Rogan Gin?
You'll come by the Rogan Gin. Ask for me. I'm usually there in the afternoons once my shift's over. If you ever need anything, but I think I myself am going to check out the secondary disturbance. It's a bit outside my jurisdiction, but something ain't sitting right with me here about all this. So, if you're making your way down, we don't have to depart quite yet.
Well, all right. Certainly will welcome the company. Fellas, what do you think?
Let us go inform these good people that their problems have been solved.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I wish we could have found them, guys. I'm really disappointed.
Don't give up, Eugene. Mikhael wouldn't give up on finding you.
No, I know.
He's gone yet. Gotta keep searching.
All right.
Okay. Heading back to town is easy enough. When you emerge, it's probably about, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. No, it would be earlier. It's probably about 10 a.m. Having been down here for a few hours now, exploring and fighting when you had to. The road back to town is clear and empty. There are some guards posted at the northern side of the bridge as you ride up on your horses. They sort of recognize you and nod from the previous day, although they don't recognize you, Takali, so they sort of look at you oddly as you ride by, but you're wearing official armor and seem to be an individual of repute, so they don't stop you. And you can
On our
enter
way,
the
I
town.
asked them if they've seen the friend that we asked about with the long white beard. Did he return?
No, sir. Sorry to say, ain't seen no Mikhael around anywhere. I'm sorry. You said his name was Mikhael, right? Crazy old
That's
man.
correct. Yep,
Haven't seen
with
him,
the long
sorry.
beard. Alright, we'll keep riding.
Best of luck to you.
You're over your shoulder. What would you like to do? The day is yours.
What time is it?
Yeah, 10. You said
10
10
a.m., but
a.m.?
now it's probably, it'd be 11:30, based on riding.
Well, we'd best go inform the mayor.
sure. Let's do that. And then I need to. I do need a rest afterwards.
Are there any parts I can help you acquire while you recover your abilities?
Oh, I see. Have Fenrir's burned out core. I just need to build a new one. I have the rubies. Those were the most expensive parts. The rest I can conjure. Eugene, I would like to talk to you about these gems, though. I'm
Yes,
thinking
I'd
about
like to know what's in that book.
infusing them into Fenrir's eyes. Fenrir 2.
Okay. I mean,
Fenrir
yeah, I
the
think
second sounds like a mighty warrior.
If I can make use of them, yeah, I think that would be. I think it'd be fitting.
All right. All
The
right.
town
Well,
is
then, okay.
very much awake at this point. They do keep farmers' hours, so they've been awake since 6 a.m. At the crack of dawn. There are not many in town right now. This appears to be more like a weekday than a weekend, and all the wealthier folks you saw yesterday seem to have either gone back to their mansions in the countryside or cottages, or filtered back down to Velitria, or back up to Cold Rock. What would you like to do?
We're on our way to the mayor.
To the mayor's office. Okay. Town hall is exactly where you found it last time. Not surprising there. And the guard out front is different this time. You notice that the guard standing guarded to the northern bridge was the guard who had been in the town hall the day before. Clearly pulled the short end of the stick today, as it were, the short straw. But you approach the big doors, and the guard who's standing there, a young woman, interestingly, wood elven, which is unusual for members of the right hand. They tend to be human. Is with a much lighter looking helm than the other compatriots. There's a little bit of a flare to it that's not quite human and not quite right hand of the Grand Council, essentially. But she opens the door and is very friendly and allows you in. She recognizes you from the day before. She saw you around town and speaking to the mayor.
Speaking of which, did anyone add Impik's portion of the gold to our party loot?
I did not.
Did not. No.
Was that 500?
Yes,
You
sir.
can add 400 gold.
What?
400.
Found a base.
Nobody camped
This
it.
is
Hey,
the first
stiffed us.
time that Takali is in the mayor's office. Is it like a simple mayor's office? Is there like a receptionist or like what Takali is looking for is like, in particular like a courier, and if not a courier, like someone to like who's
Messenger.
attending to the like offices of the town hall?
Yeah, there's a reception desk. There does not appear to be anyone at it. There are guards out front and one inside, standing to the side. They don't really seem to be. You're used to guards that are very well schooled, very well drilled, very well trained. These don't really appear that way. They're kind of like an outreach arm of the right hand, who you somewhat kind of look down on a little bit anyway, because they're humans. They bless their little hearts. They don't have magic, right? So it's you do know, however, that there are a lot of them, but not particularly well equipped, not poorly equipped, but not well equipped, and not magically capable either. Within, however, you do not see anyone currently manning or the desk or working with papers or anything like that. Inside, the foyer is stone. There's a hearth burning to the left when you first walk in, and there are two doors and stairs going up to either side. One door, both of the doors are wooden, and one of them actually opens, and you see a woman in her probably 40s or so, mid-40s, who the rest of you recognize as the mayor. Well, you have returned. That is good news. I hope that's good news.
Job is done.
Oh,
The creature will trouble you no more.
Interesting. I was told you left early in the morning, and I was also told that scoundrel Impik was seen by the guard skirting the town and going south.
Yeah, we kind of
Your
helped him and
troubles
he
with him
helped us.
are also over. I'm happy to report. He has turned over his portion of the reward to us and has left the town for what it's worth. When it came to fighting the creature, he did not turn tail and run.
Well, I believe we have accounts to settle then. She, come. Excuse me, Mish. Who are you? She says, referring to you, Takali.
Hethron Takali of Cold Rock. Don't mind me. I'm here on separate business.
I recognize the outfit. I am wondering what you are doing here. This is not Cold Rock.
Oh, well, you know, we like to keep our eyes on all sorts of magical anomalies, and this region is playing host to one, and I just came across these fine fellas while I was attempting to restore balance back to the magical forces at sea. So don't mind me. I won't mind you, unless, of course, it is that you can send me a letter. Besides that, just consider me a fly on the wall.
Is it official business?
Of the Verandiel? Yes, it is, man. But that's
I
none of your
recognize the uniform. I have been to Cold Rock several times. I can send a missive by post.
business. Fantastic. And she
Okay.
pulls out a slip of paper that is already like encapsulated in a scroll case. It's the scroll case itself. It's sealed, and she hands it over to her.
This will go out with tomorrow morning's mail. And she
Very
sets
good.
it on the side. Well,
That
she
concludes my business.
beckons you all into the room, which is small. It's a bit like a tavern room almost. The three of you have been here before, but for Takali, who has, it's a tavern room essentially with hearths on either side, long benches set up, but one of the benches is covered in papers essentially, and there's a large high back leather chair there, and the mayor sort of sits down. Pulls a drawer open from underneath, pulls out a rather hefty-looking bag, and places it on the table. For the three of you.
Did you find your friend?
Alas,
he went
we did
missing.
not.
No.
That is a shame. I am sorry to hear it.
So are we.
Yeah.
My daughter went missing years back. I still look for her. So, I know how you feel. I wish you luck.
Appreciate that.
Did you find her?
Not yet, but I will.
How do you know?
Because I will.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Come on, Eugene. Did we get paid?
She just put a rather large sack of something on the table and pushed it towards you.
I see. Okay. Grab it.
Yeah. Well,
You may add 1,000 gold to your inventory.
for what it's worth, I hope that you find your daughter.
So do I. You all travel a lot.
And she reaches down and pulls out another slip of paper and places it on the table and passes it to you. It's a pencil sketched drawing, essentially, of a young girl in a... Yeah. It's like a pretty sort of countryside frock with sunflowers drawn across it. My daughter, if you see her, tell her to come.
It was some time ago that she went missing, I suppose.
Yes, it was. But maybe this will help. I don't know.
What's her name?
Heather. Her father picked the name. It's not me. Heather Yavi.
Well, Mayor, accept the paper. It seems our business here is concluded for now.
Yes. If you wish to stay for the night, I will have rooms for you at the inn, free of charge.
We
You have done a service
appreciate
to
the
us.
kindness.
It's very
Right,
kind.
well, I have other matters to attend to, so unless there is anything else, I wish you good day.
Oh,
day,
go
you
to
may.
the inn.
Okay.
Any word from Somerset? Anything going on over there?
No news. I have not heard anything since yesterday, anyway. About the same, I would imagine.
Alright. We're headed there soon.
Let us go then and have a meal and some rest.
It's easy enough.
Before DM, before we go to rest, I don't know what happened, but I don't see Smith's tools in the party loot.
It would be in your inventory.
I don't see them in my inventory either.
Oh, you should probably add them, because you definitely would have Smith's tools.
Right.
Right, they're your chosen artisan tools.
I would have.
You can create them as well, or bought, yeah. But they're your chosen tools, Smith's tools, right? So you would have a...
Yeah, like,
yeah.
I think sometimes in the character creator, it's like, okay, what tool proficiency do you want? And you choose it, and you feel like you have it, but then you don't actually add it to your inventory. At least I've done that before.
I'd go and buy. Well, I'd probably buy some if I could find them, thieves' tools as well.
Yeah. Good call.
I don't know where I would go to try and find that, though. I suppose I'd ask around at the bar. Or the inn.
It's easy enough to find smith's tools. There's a blacksmith that you can purchase them from. Likely the barn, the general store, the barnyard store has them as well. It wouldn't be too difficult to find. They'll cost you about 50 gold if you want to purchase them. Evening passes relatively easily. Nothing too interesting happens. You have the rest of the day as well if you wish, although you will take a point of exhaustion because you're only on about 2 or 3 hours of sleep right now. I know, I sympathize. Speaking as a DM and not as a character. It's generally a relatively peaceful evening.
Eugene, have you been able to make heads or tails of that tome?
No, I haven't had a chance yet.
I'm interested to hear about the origins of that creature we destroyed.
I know, me too. Can't wait to read it. I'm not reading it now because I was told before that it's antisocial to read while you're spending time with other people. You guys mind?
I would allow for an exception, just this once.
Okay. Pull it out of my backpack and start reading it. Seems like I'm flipping the pages like too quickly. Like I
can imagine we're just like chilling at a bar with some glasses of beer. And food.
And the
as soon as I open it.
Oh, great!
Just a moment.
To destroy the tavern.
Just a moment.
The pages blow. The violent wind.
Maybe. And the creature reappears.
There we go. A little better. More thematic music. As you open it, you realize it's not writing. It's a spell book. This is a book of spells. It is a very ancient book of spells, and you notice that most of them are necromantic in nature, but it is a spell book.
Oh shit!
This is a spell book. Oh my god, Mel! I didn't even know it could be this cool. Oh my god! What do they do? What do these spells do?
You find many spells within. Expeditious Retreat, Magic Missile, and Thunder Wave are the first level spells. Mirror Image and Scorching Ray are the second level spells. Fear and Haste are the third. Dimension Door and Ice Storm are the fourth. Cloud Kill and Cone of Cold are the fifth. Eye Bite is the sixth. And Finger of Death is the seventh.
Oh my gosh. I was not able to keep up and write them all down in time, so can you send a list?
I will drop the book into your inventory.
Are you saying this aloud?
Yeah, I guess I would be Cloud Kill. Finger of Death.
Collie's coming back with drinks as you guys are all sitting down on the table. We got our
Just
order
like slams the book closed.
What are you talking about? Heard you saying something about some spells. You listen off your favorite spells, Eugene. What's your favorite?
Exactly.
It is in your inventory.
Skywrite. I've always wanted to learn Skywrite.
Roll a deception check.
I don't know. It's I kind of like the comedy of that moment, but Collie is still a little suspicious.
What did that come out as? Oh no, a 19. Yeah,
19 again. Meets it, beats it. Meets it, beats it. He's definitely not telling the truth. You're not sure exactly what they were talking about because they're both a 19, but. He's not honest.
That's amazing.
It's probably better if I don't even know, because when I know is when I have to take action. Just remember that.
You know, you keep doing that. You keep making these weird excuses for yourself. Why don't you just let go and be free? You clearly want to. You're held back by all this dogma and rules.
Well, no. First and foremost, I'm a proud member of the Verandia. I work very hard for my position as Hetheron, and I keep it with a great amount of respect. Having said that, I'm also keen to how the world works. Maybe some of my superiors or comrades don't understand that quite as well as I do. And perhaps it's just the wood elven streak in me that keeps me honest. Ain't nothing hither or thither about it, honey. Now you want to tell me the truth about what's going on?
Just kind of looking at you for a second. Not really. Turns around.
It's a good answer. And she puts the flagon down and clanks it in front of you on the table.
Okay. There's live music in the end. As it turns out, in the evening, this tavern livens up a little bit. Particularly when there aren't wealthier folks from the big cities here. The locals do come, and you notice that the beers today, the libations, and the food is less pricey than it was yesterday for the same meal and the same drink. As the locals, who are farmhands, sort of flood in the evening, there's a live band with a fiddle, and it's people beat on the table as they drum to it, and it's very lively and engaging scene. But all of you are quite exhausted from this entire endeavor. So eventually you, one by one, trickle off and find sleep in the free rooms that have been provided for you by the town. And indeed, a few of the farmhands have heard, along with some of the guard, and have walked up and purchased you beverages during the evening, which also helps you in fading off to sleep. Is there anything anyone would like to do before bedtime?
Let's see. Do we have sending stones?
Is there a blacksmith also?
There
anywhere?
is. Yeah, there's a blacksmith in town.
Okay.
Change my prepared spells.
I'll do that I would like to. I don't know. I want to role play a DM. Maybe in the wee hours in the morning before everyone else gets up. I'm able to.
When you wake up the next morning.
Sure.
Okay. For the time being,
I can make my steel defender essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Save that thought for me until we get to tomorrow morning.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, you all drift off and peacefully slumber.
Peacefully.
Mikhael. It is in the supreme isolation of the void that the voice finds you again. It's sourceless, faceless, and carries the deep purple hues of a night sky. Know thyself, it says, whispering her meaning across your mind. For he who knows himself is never truly lost. Think. Close your eyes and see the universe unfold before you. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
I like to think that Mikhael's version of infinity, because obviously it's a concept that you can't define, but it's just him walking through endless rows of harvestable wheat and long tall grass, and just waiting, moving forward.
Roll a wisdom check for me. I take back the part where it's the end of the session. Roll a wisdom check for me.
Oh, that's Mikhael. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
Will be a 16.
A 16. You walk through rows of wheat, familiar to you. This is your farm. And you see in the distance a small cottage with smoke billowing out of the stone chimney. And you hear the laughing of a young girl and the call of a woman's voice. Narina! Narina, it's dinner time! You hear. And you run. You run to the house. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Very cool.
And that really is the end now, no more. DM shall not be spoiling anything.
Well, that's
and
good to
turns.
know.
Red roll. No.
For a second, I was like, well, okay, I guess we just are like just letting go of Mikhael. I'm like, that's fine. Like,
No
okay,
way.
that happens.
No way.
Like, yeah.
Mysteries. We gotta have a mystery.
I love it.
Always a mystery.
I said I am sad about Fenrir, but that's a chance to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But let's talk about that. I like your idea with the eyes. I'm a fan. That's
Okay.
When you went to pick up the eyes, I was like, "Yep, that's what I would have done too." That's what I would have done.
It's going to be a fearsome creature indeed.
Kill my steel defender, will you, DM? I'm gonna build Mecha Godzilla. So yeah, we'll chat about that. I'll message you during the week, and we'll figure that out.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Well,
Thank
thanks
you,
for the
everyone,
session.
for playing. We hope you had fun. Those of you who are listening, we certainly did. And above all, we hope you have a magical night.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.